Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars, week 42, day 2. It is a blue day, and that's not the main thing we're going over today though. Today, we have the release of version 3.3 of Gems of War, so yeah, that's pretty huge. We got a lot of changes in it, that is for sure. And as you can see in the top right corner over there, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it for there, it's just going to stay there. But there's this new thing, we're going to go over quite a few things. The full changelog's in the description. I'm not going to be fully going over it right now though. But the main thing we're going to try to do today is kill enough gnomes until we get a vault key. There's this new feature where it's currently actually the only way to get the new orbs. There are other means, but at this current moment it's the only way. But if we go under games, there's this new thing called a gnome vault. But we need gnome vault keys, and it says use a vault key to access the gnome secret treasure vault. Defeat Cedric, Sparkle Sack, to claim the riches within. Well, I've killed 9 of him so far, as you can see in the corner, and I'm keeping track of what our rewards are from it. I don't know if I'm getting really lucky or what, but I have gotten so many 20 times gem drops from him. I got 6 20 times gem drops, 4 event keys once, 3 event keys once, 4 gem keys once, 3 event keys once, and 20,000 gold once. I've also heard people saying that they get souls, and I also heard people getting as much as 50,000 gold per thing. I have yet to get a vault key though, so we are not ending the stream until we get at least one. Doing a vault doesn't give you a guaranteed chance, unfortunately, of getting those orbs. But at this current moment in time, it is the only way of obtaining them. The other way you obtain these new power orbs is via the new game modes that will be coming in. Also, by the way, this is the last week that we ever have Guild Wars every single week. As you can see, it is now a tri-weekly thing. We're currently in Guild Wars, then it goes to Raid Boss, then it goes to Invasion, then I assume back to Guild Wars, Raid Boss, Invasion, and so forth for the foreseeable future. So this is our last consecutive week of Guild Wars for a while, but Raid Bosses and I believe Invasion as well both give a chance or guarantee, I'm not quite sure, of giving you those new orbs. So that's the main way of obtaining them, but you can get them from vault keys as well, which is what we're going to try to do. Well, we're not going to keep doing it until we get one, but we're going to do it until we get a vault key. There's not a guaranteed chance that vault key will give it, but hopefully it will. Anyways, let's go run through Guild Wars so we can go hunt for those keys. A treasure gnome will not appear in Guild Wars, by the way. It appears basically everywhere except in these 3 game modes in here. But looks like we're winning so far. Let's hopefully keep that up. Let's see. Yep, that's good because I'm going to be farming a lot of Explore the next few days and such to try to get more of those keys. Oh, this team. It's already going into the super annoying team. We haven't even started yet. Okay, but we're going to be running Forest Troll, Dawnbringer, Azura, and Christine X. As you can see, the banners look different. The full changelog for the version, as I mentioned, can be found in the description. I guess I will be going over some of it, though of course we'll cover a good bulk of it later on in its own video. Also, hello, Vartinful, hello, Simple, hello, Adam, hello, D, hello, Bridget, hello, Jesse, hello, Sean, hello, Rapief, and hello, Pandemonium, welcome all. Let's see, yeah, I know, there's a lot of fun stuff, that is for sure. And finally, some endgame content that we can grind at. A lot of the content they've been adding was like dungeons and stuff, or Guild Wars and all those kind of things, where it's a static amount that you can do per day. But these new vault guys, you can actually do infinitely. By what I've currently found, you can get about 5 of them per hour by spamming Explore. I will be spamming Explore for most of the stream, mainly because my main goal of this stream is to get a vault key. And I've already killed 9 of them and haven't gotten a single one. So there's a chance we could have to kill another 20 before we even get one. But we are doing that. We are not ending the stream until I get one. So we might be here for several hours if that's the case. We'll definitely at least get a good, we'll get some good data on like what he actually drops. Let me move that down some so I can actually see it. I can only see like the bottom half of it. I'll put it right there for now. I know it's slightly hard to see. I just don't know where to put it, where it would actually work out well. But that's going to be keeping track of what we get from the treasure gnome, which we'll be doing as soon as we finish out the Guild Wars for today. Up the screen there looks a little bit different. Interesting. They made a lot of small visual changes, which is kind of cool. None of them that are controversial for once. Good job, devs. Luckily, they're all pretty basic stuff. Some of them look pretty nice. Some of them you might not even notice because they're so trivial. But yeah, overall, the visual changes this time around were good. they didn't do anything too over the top. It's not like they overhauled the entire game again. I don't think they're ever going to do that again at this point. I hope not. And if they do, hopefully they at least make it better. Well, we'll go for that. Double the green. That basically misses. Need to try taking blues and purples here. Are we seriously about to lose this team? We might. He has a denial of green too, which I didn't actually pay attention to because I normally don't have to face, what's his name? But that could actually be a little bad. So right here we have a KrissTigger. I almost want to wait on it. As weird as it may seem, I think I need to get rid of my green here just so he doesn't get a good convert. So we'll do that. He'll get a free skull. Oh, double skull actually. Oh, I need to summon into that. Okay, well, we need a purple. I'll go take that, hopefully get the skull. Didn't get it off of 2 drops, but we could throw the explosion, clear out the board, get our Dawnbringer, go from there. Yeah, his team is doing surprisingly well. Luckily, it has such a low attack right now, but still, it is doing work. Also, we have that new immune to mana drain thing to have to deal with now, too. Okay, we'll throw that down. We could actually... Oh, it would help if I take greens, too. Let's see. Do I take a... Speaking of taking greens, I'm actually going to take that. So he'll do that. He actually landed it too. We could actually lose. He's about to kill the hero. He has 5 HP left. Yeah. That is not looking good. At least we have summons that we can go do. Definitely not the greatest right now. How can we work this out? I need to extra turn off of anything we do here. Red removal will indeed do it. So we'll go for that. Nice, nice. Get our summon up there to frontline tank for us. Go take our extra turn right there. Okay, we got back into this. Move that over, take a skull poke. He goes down, throw Dawnbringer, stay alive. Move that down. We still keep our turn. Actually, he's not even frozen because he has immune. I keep forgetting about that. He is 1 immunity. He's actually pretty useful. It's immune to freeze, which is kind of cool. I don't know why I took that. We could just take that down. But that was a really shaky battle, but it did come through. I'm thinking about all of the newer content and barely even paying attention to the Guild Wars. I think that's the biggest issue here. He's running he's running extra turn spam. I'm still going to stick with this. I'm not going to bother putting a Queen Map into that. Also, hello, Timothy. Hello, Tistaz. Hello, Captain. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Yeah, you can get gnomes from PvP. You can get them from everywhere except the 3 basic game modes. Or not the 3 basic game modes. Basically, the 3 guild-related... game modes are the only place you cannot get them. So you cannot get them within Guild Wars, you cannot get them within raids, and you cannot get them within invasions. Okay, what do we do here? I guess we go for the little bit of blue. We'll take out some reds or something. Get that cascade. No extra turn, but we can just clear out the board. Get our mana, double the green, go from there. Actually, let me throw a Dawnbringer into that. Get our barriers up. Ready to go. Double the green, don't miss. Good job. Oh wait, it did miss, never mind. What's the game plan here? You explode all greens, correct? Yes, so let's get rid of all green. Down it goes. It'll do whatever. We'll take a skull right there. Oh, did I leave that? No, I think it cascaded. I better not have kept it 5 times. Wow. Oh, that's not good. I can't do anything against that. It's about to summon and I can't stop it. So there goes the summon. Luckily he gives me mana though. I could go for a double green. A little shaky if I go for it. Let me see. Let me get full Zero first. Oops, never mind. Dawnbringer's blocking it. Hello. Kind of need a purple if I want to go get it. I don't want to double yet. I think we'll let him skull poke us once. Alright, we throw down another Dawnbringer. Get our double green. And hopefully this doesn't miss. Good. Well, it somewhat missed. Not completely, though. I need those purples. I need it for Crystallize, and I need it for the final bit of mana we need there. Not getting it, though. Not getting it. Well, we'll go take the blue over. He'll get his weapon. Not really that big a deal. Hey, there's the purple we finally needed. A little late, though. Very, very late. I'm just getting a bunch of manas. Take a skull. He's tangled, though. Throw that down. KrissTigger into dead. Or Dawnbringer. Let me do KrissTigger. We might land some mana somewheres. Like right there. Oops, never mind. That's not mana. Even if it was, it wouldn't go to the right location. But, there we go. And the final 2. That one's a little bit weird. Oh, by the way, Xenos did get buffed. I haven't used them yet. Steal 47 life and half the magic from an enemy. If the enemy dies, summon 1 to 3 undead. Also, his final trait was buffed by 1. Now gives all undead 5 life and magic instead of what I believe it was before. Was either 4 or 3. I think it was 4. Xenos overall still useless, but it does have way higher of a true damage now. The biggest issue with it at this current moment in time is it doesn't one-shot with that true damage. It would after the first cast, but its first cast is not one-shot. So, for how high of a mana cost... Oh, they also lowered the mana cost by 2. Down to 22 instead of 24. By the way, they buff-nerfed KrissTigger. I mean, not buff-nerfed. Yes, they buff-nerfed, not KrissTigger, though. They buff-nerfed Dragon Soul. He still has the same ability, but his traits were nerfed, but made slightly more offensive instead of defensive. They finally got rid of his resurrection trait. Instead, he now summons a 50% chance to summon a... Oh, that completely missed. 50% chance to summon a baby dragon whenever it dies. And what's kind of funny is there's about a 1 in 30-ish chance that that baby dragon will transform back into a dragon soul. And if you can get that, you can keep looping back in between. You can get the other annoying loop. That'll be really funny when it happens. But you can loop between a dragon soul and a... Oh, he just hit my hero. That's bad. But you can loop between a dragon soul and a baby dragon if you get super ultra lucky, which is very unlikely, but hey, it's technically possible. What do we go for here? We'll go for the purple. He's gonna get that down. Not a single thing I could do about it. I guess we get rid of something. Green? No, that'd be kind of counterproductive. Guess we get rid of brown here. Do more damage. Just go for the boost ratio. Explode the blue. Go from there. And that dies down. Go and throw down the mana right there. Accumulate all of that. Throw a Dawnbringer. Get that down. He has so much HP. He could actually win just from us not being able to keep up with him. With how much HP he keeps gaining. Hopefully we get a magic reduction. Oh, we already did. I need another magic reduction on him. So that he's not any of a threat. Hello, Ray. Hello, Rosamund. Hello, War. Hello, Painting. Hello, other Aaron. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, did I miss anything else? Where can we see what orbs we have? It's in your inventory. They all show up in your inventory like any other resource, or almost every other resource. But yeah, they just show up right in your inventory. Not any different than most of the other resources out there. Right, we got another KrissTigger. What do we deny out? What's even the best thing to deny out at this point? I almost want to go for that blue just so we get that purple cascade. It recrystallizes us as well. We don't necessarily need the purple mana, but I do need to recrystallize. Oh wait, there's one issue with that though. Okay, I need to throw that down. There's no blues for us to explode. Okay, I need to kill him out before he goes heal, and perfectly right now we actually have a way of doing that. I guess we get rid of brown because that red extra turn, start getting our Dawnbringer back up, and go for a few explosions there. Not too many, but it gives us what we need. And that should be enough to win, or very close to it. Do we have any really good cascades? Not really, so we'll throw that down. Get a little bit of a poke. Throw this into something that he uses. Other than green. Other than red. Okay, I'll do it into yellow. Oh no, it's just all the options aren't really that good. So we'll go for that, go for the green. And that should be the final poke we need. Let's do this in a way that we might get some mana out of it. Or not. Okay, we'll do the brown. We get some out of it. We get one single green pair, better than nothing, I guess. And one final battle. Let's not lose it. What are we up against? And we're up against Forest Troll, Nyx, Yasmin's Chosen, and Plague. Nyx is slightly weaker now. They changed it to a 14 mana cost. Actually, they did the same thing to Florian as well. So both of them are dead content. No, just kidding. But they are a lot less useful. Also, they got rid of Nyx's mana shield, unfortunately. So they gave it fireproof instead, which is okay. But given that mana shield just got buffed, that's not really as useful, unfortunately. I haven't really gotten to test the new mana drain, by the way. I haven't used a single mana drain troop yet since the patch, mainly because I've been trying to farm gnomes. That's my main priority right now, is to try to get a gnome key once we finish out Guild Wars. Like I mentioned in the title, we are not ending the stream until we get a vault key, or whatever it's called. I think it's called a vault key, not a gnome key. You get it from a gnome, but it's called a vault key. And that vault key at this current moment in time is the only way of obtaining those new orbs. Hopefully we'll get lucky, because it's not a guaranteed chance. Even if you get a vault key, that's not a guaranteed chance that you get to actually get a orb. You have a chance of getting a vault key off the gnome, and then there's a chance when you use the vault key that there is there's going to be an orb or not. It's not guaranteed, unfortunately. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Even nerfed guy got it all the way to full mana. That's bad, especially the one that he went for first. Hopefully he uses double green and then misses. That's our best chance at winning. Or we double green and don't miss. That would also work. We have two ways of playing this. I think I'm going to destroy my own green, because he's going to waste his own soon. So I'm going to deliberately do that. Take a purple here. Do I let him poke us again? I guess so. So we'll let him poke us again. Waiting for him to finally use his ability. Not that one. Okay, him losing his magic doesn't really matter much. We'll take away... Oh, that's not what I meant to use. Okay, I was going to go throw... the other ability. That is not what I meant to click. But this could be bad. We'll see. Yep, it's starting to get us partial loop. It's going to get another drain. I don't have anything with immune to drain either on this particular team. I guess we could go through a Dawnbringer, get a little bit of damage, throw the double green. Actually, we can go for that now. There's enough green that we're not going to miss. So we'll go for that. Got a KrissTigger too. If we could actually turn that, that'd be great. Yellow remove. No. Blue remove. A lot of mana, but no. I don't think there's any guarantee way of doing it. But a blue remove would make it less likely that he would land. But I do want barriers just so we don't die. It would be nice too. Though, then again, we're poisoned, so we're just going to lose our barriers anyways. Okay, the verdict is do it on blue. And that was worth it, definitely. Okay, we'll throw down the Dawnbringer now. Go for that. He'll do a drain. And yes, we do get to use the board now. Take that, get him entangled, though that doesn't really make too big of a difference here. And then just try getting our mana back up. I guess we'll do it off of a blue here. He got this double. Luckily, there's very few greens on the board right now. So move that over. Oh yeah, we're diseased right now too, so we're gaining half our mana rate. Which isn't really helping much. We'll go move that down. Didn't get a brown cascade. He does get a skull, which he doesn't go for. He goes for the drain instead. We could actually lose this battle. He's starting to lower our stats to the point that it's going to be ridiculously hard for us to actually win. Still possible, though. We'll move that over. Double the green. I think we can land it. If we don't, we auto lose right here. Okay, good. We got it. So that's fine. Now we get rid of the greens because we don't want him doing it. So we get rid of our own greens. He needs it more than we do. This is the battle of fatigue at this point. It's just one disable after another. Okay, I'm going to try forget a green right there. Well, we got double, but not getting a green on either of them. We don't have a drop over here. Ooh, if only there was a 3-pair right here. I guess we take this green just to deny him out. Take that. He now misses. Oh, he actually still got a pair. A double pair, too. Wow. Okay, you got pretty lucky there. What's the game plan from here? Purple Surge would be great. I guess we'll just take some reds for now. Start getting Dawnbringer towards full mana. He's going to drain us, and there's not a single thing we can do about that. Whatever he hits will most likely be Dawnbringer. So if we could take a mana that isn't Dawnbringer, that'd be great. I'm actually going to deliberately not take his mana because there's almost a guaranteed chance he's going to go for it. And he didn't. Wow, okay, never mind. I'll go move that over. Skull is pointless for us to take. So if we could take a green, that'd be great. No, we cannot. I guess we take a yellow instead. Go for that. He'll just double. And he partially misses. He did get all of his mana back, though, unfortunately. And I did not have the mana to cast a the Dawnbringer. So move that over. Nothing else will get our explosion here. We can now start getting summons. These summons will have all of their stats, so they'll be okay. They won't really have much of an issue. So we're going to get rid of all greens here. I'm going to hope he doesn't go for that. And he doesn't. That's actually really lucky on our part. We'll go for the explosion. Start getting everything up. Our score is going to be so horrifically bad now. We'll go take the purple there. He'll get the drain. And we'll take that free turn. Thank you very much. Take our yellows just to extra turn. And can we get a KrissTigger into this? Well, we're entangled on everything, so we'd want to hit it just for damage, though we basically only get boost ratio for our damage. So either yellow or brown. Or neither. He's going to do the green. We could do it on green right now. I think I am going to go for the green. Play it safe. Oh, that's not too safe. Well, he'll do that. We'll throw the explosion on the 6 blues that exist. Got another poke. Finally got him dead. Now we just need to get one more kill. If we can just get that final kill, we'll be good to go. So we'll throw this explosion down. Come on, KrissTigger. Get that one summon. Get us some of our points back. You can do it. Alright, we'll do this. Does it have higher magic than us? 14 and 0. Yep, I think it has higher magic than us. Just maybe. Okay, we'll do that. That puts more blues on the board, which helps both of us. We'll go for the blue right here. It did not surge, unfortunately. We'll take our yellow, just move that out the way. Actually, I probably should have just removed all the yellow, because this doesn't really do too much damage. Yeah, I should have kept the yellow there. Though, you know what? We could go do green. That'll poke him down. And we got an extra turn out of it. Take another poke. One more to kill. Just one more. We'll take that. Get one more Azura. What even was this battle? And next turn we don't even get the kill because it's not going to be enough damage. Okay, what does he need the most? What do we need the most? Probably the purple we need. So let's get rid of the red here. So we'll get some of the purple out of that. And the new guy should have enough damage to kill. Please don't die. No, he hit magic! Really? Luckily we can take a skull right there. Really? Okay, that should be a horrifically bad score, like 1,400 or something. Where'd it go? Oh no, we still scored like 1,500. I think we still scored like 9,200 out of all of that by the end of it. That was horrible at the end. Nope, never mind. That's kind of to be expected. Right under 9,000 fail. But, that's not the main thing we're doing today. The main thing is I want to try to get the Vault Key. As you can see over to the right, there's a bunch of random information. What that random information is the amount of kills we have, or that I got off stream on, what's his name? The gnome. He's gnome bag? Gnome something? I forget his name actually. He's some random gnome guy that carries some loot bag on him, and that loot bag has a chance, or always drops something good. Either gems, souls, keys, and there is a chance that it will drop a Vault Key. A Vault Key is a new resource that is currently the only way of actually obtaining orbs until next week. So, yeah, I want one of them. So, I don't know for sure if we'll get orbs off it, but our goal of this stream is to grind, and grind, and grind, until we finally get it. And with that, we'll be using our moneylender guy to get our extra gold and go from there. Yeah, the Sparkle Sack. Yeah, he has a really funny name. I just call him Gnome, because that's what he is. There's a chance that it happens basically every battle you do. It does not occur in Guild Wars. It does not occur in, basically just Guild Wars. Guild Wars and those other 2 game modes. But the easiest way to do it, from my understanding, is just spam Explore. The reason for this is because I believe it's just based on per battle that you do. And since you can win battles and Explore and challenges the quickest, it's best just to do it in those 2. And we get additional 400 gold every single time we use the, what's his name as well, the moneylender. Though I don't think it's actually triggering. Shouldn't we be getting 900 instead of 500? I know someone mentioned earlier that the event wasn't working. I don't know if the moneylender is also not working at the moment. But, yeah, we're basically just going to keep doing this until we can finally get ourselves the Vault Key, and then see what's actually in the vault. Also, you can see another new feature in the corner there, too. You can click the Try Again button, and that Try Again button allows you to instantly go right back into the battle. This makes Explore quite a bit quicker, which is nice because we need to do it for the gnomes. You can do it in PvP, too, but it's going to be a lot slower trying to do it in PvP compared to spamming out Explore over and over again. So that's going to be one of our main goals. If we don't get it within a couple kills, I'll probably go to PvP and mess around with a couple of the other features. But my main goal at the moment is to try getting that key and see what that game mode even is. Because I don't know if it's like a treasure hunt or some kind of other thing. I'm not quite sure. Has anyone actually gotten a Vault Key yet? You got 2 gnomes in Arena? Oh, wow. I didn't realize you can get an Arena. Do be careful if you do find it in somewheres like Arena, though, because it has a chance to run away from battle. You have to kill it pretty quick. It has a 9 red mana cost, and if it casts its ability, it flees from battle, so that you can no longer get the little reward that he has. So definitely make sure if you see him, kill him immediately. In Explorer and PvP, that should be ridiculously easy. But in Arena, that could actually be a little hard. Yeah, so far we've gotten 9. We've gotten all the data on it's all the way in the corner to the right over there. We've gotten 6 times on the 20 gems. We've gotten 1 time on 4 gem keys, 1 time on 3 event keys, and 1 time on 20,000 gold. I also heard someone else say that they have gotten... Hey, we got 2 gold keys in that one. I have also heard someone else mention that they got a 500 soul drop. Someone also got a... oh, what was it? A 50,000 gold drop. That is pretty insane. You got 1 Vault Key and Explorer? Nice. What does it do when you actually open it? Like, when you use the Vault Key, what does it bring you to? Based on its little image, it looked like it was going to be a upgraded version of Treasure Hunt. But I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. But yeah, these guys are really profitable. We haven't found one yet. I've been finding on average about 5 per hour, though. So that's not too bad, given what actual loot they have. It might actually be more loot per hour just to do Explore now than PvP. Just because you go through so many more battles and get so many more treasure gnomes. I've already, like you can see in the corner, I've gotten 120 gems so far in a little under 2 hours from them. So pretty good loot for sure. Especially since there aren't really too many ways of obtaining gems as of currently. That adds a nice new method to actually obtain them. Hey, an arcane trade stone. Also, while we're doing this, we're going to be gaining a ton of our arcane trade stones. It's actually why I'm doing them in Grim Woods right now. Out of every arcane trade stone, that is currently my lowest. I did it in Broken Spire so much that my Grim Woods is now our lowest. Alright, we'll throw that down, get our kill. Still not a single treasure gnome this stream, though. So, well, we didn't have any chance of getting it during Guild Wars, but hopefully we can find one randomly during right now. Nope, just another mythic. Come on, give us the treasure gnomes. And give us that vault key once we finally find one. and pretty dry. Actually, we don't know what the drop rate on it even is at the moment, but I'm pretty sure it's like a 1 in 10, 1 in 20 chance or something. Well, we'll find out. Also, it doesn't show you in the thumbnail if a treasure gnome's going to be in the battle, by the way. So you have to, it's just pure luck, and you can't just cheese it by constantly refreshing battles or anything like that. You have to actually play them out, because you don't know until the battle actually starts if it's going to be a treasure gnome in there or not. So you can't just look at the thumbnail and see, hey, there's no treasure gnome in there. That doesn't mean that there's not a treasure gnome in there, because it gets determined after the battle has started. And if a treasure gnome will appear, it'll just replace out a random troop with a treasure gnome. And that can happen in PvP, which will make some PvP battles actually quite a bit easier, since a random weak treasure gnome will just be sitting there. I forget what he does, but I know he invades when he does his ability, and just kind of leaves the battle, which makes it so you can't claim his reward. You got a 30k drop? Nice. I must be getting really unlucky with the gold drop then. Only getting a 20k. I've been getting really lucky with the gems though. Someone said they got a 5 gem drop. So that means we keep getting the best possible gem drop, most likely. There's probably 5, 10, and 20. And we keep getting 20 somehow, for whatever reason. Come on, give us that treasure gnome. I know you're in here. Yeah, you can go a lot of battles without it, though. From what I can currently tell, it's about a 1 in 30 chance per battle that you will find a treasure gnome. Could be less, could be more, I'm not quite sure. But from what I've seen so far, that appears to be roughly what it's at. Come on, get us full mana already. There we go. There's full mana. We'll go throw a sunbird down. He'll just do whatever. Throw sunbird. Dead. Keep him moving. Nope, nothing there. Nothing we need to move. Just throw down a firebomb there. See what else we can get. Maybe a blue right there. Throw down the Rowan. Get a nice Rowan down. Skip it. Keep going. Yeah, Moneybags isn't working anymore at the moment. I noticed that too. I should probably just remove him for now, because he isn't actually doing anything. He's just getting in the way. I might as well just put a second firebomb or put an ogre in there. I think I'm going to go down the ogre route, just so we can get a one-shot. Yeah, let me go do that. Yeah, Moneybags isn't working at the moment. That'll be fixed probably by tomorrow, but at this current moment in time, let's go with an ogre. So we'll put that in there. Okay. Yeah, Moneybags isn't wanting to give us extra 400 gold at the moment. Luckily, I'll have a 100% EXP bonus tomorrow, most likely, because I believe we're winning our guild wars. Even though I did horrible, we're still beating them, I believe. So we should be fine. We'll go throw down the firebomb. Get a sunbird in there, and that should be wipe almost every time, due to our extra ogre damage. Come on, Moneybags. We still haven't found a single one yet. I mean, not Moneybags. The what's his name? I'm just gonna call him Gnome. The Gnome guy. The Treasure Gnome. Actually, Treasure Gnome works. Let's go with Treasure Gnome. Can you use one of your soul farming teams and see if it gives the correct amount of souls? What do you mean by that? Is souls not giving the correct amount at the moment? There's probably a few things that are bugged. Anything that is bugged at the moment, they'll probably have fixed within the next day or so. Normally when a patch comes out, it's some things that were completely working fine will just be a little bit buggy. That's kind of to be expected. There really isn't much of a point in testing any of that until like a day or two after. Because anything that's working incorrectly at the moment is just going to be fixed. If you do notice anything, do mention it on the post on the forum. I haven't actually gone and posted all those into chat, but if you go into Gems of War forum, well, if you go into the description, I have the changelog for the current patch that we're in. Also, if you go to the forum there, there's a post where they have all the issues currently with the patch. And if you just mention it there, they'll normally get it done within the next couple hours to couple days. But yeah, if you are noticing any kind of irregularities with the game, definitely go mention it to them. I will throw that down. I should have probably threw the firebomb first. You always need to throw the firebomb to get that little poke in, so that it can actually wipe. Come on, Treasure Gnome, where are you? We haven't found a single one yet this stream. I know we've only farmed for like 5 to 10 minutes, but still. Show it to us. Yeah, on average, I believe it's once every 12 minutes or so, based on what I've seen so far, the drop rate for the Treasure Gnome. Okay, let's get our little bit of color, throw that down, get the kill, get the wipe. I love this play again button, that's for sure. It saves about like 5 to 10 seconds every single time you want to cycle. Come on, Treasure Gnome. I know you're in here. Hopefully he gives us the key the very first time, otherwise we might be here a while. I am not stopping until we get it. We are... Well, we're probably going to do a couple other things in between. But as far as this stream, it's not ending until we get that key. Even if we have to kill like 100 of them. Though I highly doubt we need that many kills. But if we get truly unlucky, we might. We'll see. Alright, move the blue over. Take the red over. Take the purple over. Throw the split. Come on, I want to show him so we can at least show him what he does. I'm pretty sure most of you have found him by now. Let's see. There's also a weird glitch the first time you find him where traits do not activate. It only happens the first time you find him, though. It doesn't trigger every single time. And they'll probably have that patch soon as well. Though most people will likely already find their first one before it gets patched. Oh, come on. 1 HP, really? Luckily we have Ogren. There we go. Yes, the money bags is supposed to... The money lender is supposed to give 400 extra gold right now. Currently, that is not working correctly from what I can tell. That will most likely be fixed soon, TM. There's a lot of small things they are probably trying to get out to fix. Is this team faster than Bombot? Yes. It also allows you to randomly put whatever the event troop is as well on it, which is what we would normally do if it was actually working. Moneylender can very easily fit on this team. It's just the extra gold that Moneylender is supposed to give isn't currently working at the moment, so we just decided not to keep him in the team because there's no point at the moment. That'll probably be fixed by tomorrow, though. Okay, we'll move that over for the split. Might even be fixed mid-stream. Might need to go restart the game and because there's probably a... Let me go check. Is there a patch queued? If I go check on Steam real quick. No, I don't believe there's a little mini patch yet. But there might be one coming soon. They normally do multiple mini patches on the day that the stream... the day that the new patch comes out. Also, for anyone wondering, the full changelog is in the description for any of you that want to read it. I haven't gone over it yet, and we'll be doing a whole video and stuff to kind of go over it. But the main thing we're doing right now is treasure gnome hunting. They are a new thing that can appear in almost every battle except for Explore and other competitive locations. It can show up in challenges. It can show up during quests, I believe. It can show up during PvP. Shows up in Explore, obviously, and Explore and challenges are the best place to try to find it because they are the quickest possible battles you can do. And basically, they drop a bunch of really high-end resources every single time. But they also have a unique drop that they only drop that is a vault key. And the vault keys have power orbs in them as a possible drop. Not quite sure what the other loot is as well, but you do have a chance of getting the new powered orbs. And power orbs are resources that basically allow you to bypass the upgrading system of troops, which is kind of cool. I mainly need the Ascension orbs. Not quite sure how rare they really are. By the fact I've been farming it for a little over 2 hours now and haven't even gotten a vault key, probably pretty rare. But they do have event weeks in the future where it's going to increase the amount of treasure gnomes that are around. So it'd be a lot easier to probably get vault keys under those weeks. Right now we're just trying to get one, but under a week that actually has an event associated with it should be a really good week to try to farm up on vault keys, to try to get as many power orbs as possible. Hopefully next week will be that, because that'll be a lot of fun. I will be streaming a lot that week, probably the week that the new power orbs come out. I won't be farming too much beforehand. We're doing it a lot now just because I want to get the initial one, but I want to wait for the event week of it because it's going to increase the likelihood that we get it by a lot compared to right now. I'm mainly just trying to get the initial one just to see what it actually is and just for fun, and because I don't have any orbs yet, I want to see if we get lucky and get some orbs. So they don't show up in Explore? No, they do show up in Explore. That's the best location to find them. That's where we are right now, is Explore battles. It's the best possible location, mainly because I believe it's based on per battle. It checks, and since you can win in Explore and Challenges the quickest, those are the two best places. The reason we're doing Explore instead of Challenges is mainly because with late game stuff, you can wipe out a Explore battle about the same speed that you can wipe out a standard challenge. So we're just kind of spamming this out instead. So we're going to move that over, move the other one over. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them. I'm mainly just going to be rolling through this, so I can answer whatever. Are you going to let a gnome cast his spell so we can see how it goes away? No, I'm not going to do that. I haven't seen a single gnome cast its spell yet, nor do I ever intend on ever letting it cast its spell. I assume it just destroys itself or something. Yeah, you should never let the gnome do its ability, because that's a lot of resources. I haven't seen a single bad drop on it. Its worst drop I've seen so far is a 500 soul drop that someone said they got. And even that's not completely horrible. It's just not as good as everything else that he could drop. Because 500 souls, you can get that in like a minute. Not really worth getting it off for Treasure Gnome. Come on, luck. Well, at least we're getting arcane trait stones. I'm not gonna ever need to worry about arcane trait stones by the time we start getting some vault keys. Come on, can we even just find one of him? He just does not want to come out today. Very unlucky. I did get back-to-back gnomes earlier, so maybe I used up all my luck earlier. Well, we'll find him eventually. Try your soul farming team, please. Sure, I'll go test it real quick. I forget what my soul farming team normally even gains, though. So that's not really going to help out much, because I don't know what it normally would have gained. I can go do my soul farming team real quick. I don't see why not. Let me go do it on... Well, I guess I could do it on this challenge. Why not? Though, if there's a treasure gnome here, that'd be kind of funny, because I might not be able to kill it correctly. Let's see. Edit team. Which version should I go? I should probably go to Valkyrie version. So, Valkyrie, triple Fairshra. Fairshra. Actually, let's not do it here. Let me go do it in the Divining Fields first challenge. Also, this has a chance of doing a treasure gnome too, if we happen to find one. Let me go put it to the right banner, wherever it is. Banners have a new little border thingy around them. Oh yeah, does the puke banner look different now? Let me see. Does the frozen banner look different? And does the puke banner look different? Let me see. Where's frozen? Hey! Frozen banner finally has an icon on it. Yay! So that one looks different. Let me see. What about the puke banner? Yes, they did. They made the puke banner look different. Sweet. Okay. We'll go with the, where's the claw banner? That's what we need. Okay. Need to recognize what all the banners look like now. So we'll just roll with this. Go with double Fairshra cast and, get our soul farm. So I'll go test my soul farming team right here. No treasure gnomes still. Really bad starting board. No reds, no yellows. The two colors I need the most with this team. And not a single one is on the board at all. That is really bad. Because this team is super dependent on it to go quickly. So we're obviously not going to go quick this time around. And he just denied my yellow, but we could take that red. Get a Valkyrie down, and should be able to get rolling from here. Do we have any good alignment? I guess we just have brown. Get that out. Ideally, we have Fairshra. We do poke. Oops, I forgot to set my difficulty higher. So I'm not even remotely sure what the normal souls for this would be. But we'll go through a poke. And take skull, dead. Find another skull if we can. He'll just do whatever. Takes another one, takes skull, Fairshra again, dead. I don't know what my normal souls would be, but if it gives less than 220, then we know something's wrong. Nope, that seems about right. I don't see anything different with the soul gains. That seems like the exact amount that it would normally give. Though it's kind of hard to tell because I don't know what it would normally give. I did it on normal difficulty too. I should have put it on Warlord 1 or 2. I think 2. Even 3 possibly, but yeah, I don't know if that's normal, but I assume that is 605 souls. That seems about right. Doesn't seem off to me. So yeah, I don't think the soul gains are off. Though I don't have any way of knowing for sure. Anyways, let's go keep trying to hunt down that treasure gnome. Still none. We're gonna go like a whole hour without finding a treasure gnome, aren't we? We might just get that unlucky. It is possible. It's gonna be like arcane shirt stones. When you want it, and you're trying to specifically farm it, you will never find it. And it's probably what's going to happen with these little guys. When we actually want to find one, we aren't. And then he's just randomly going to show up in PvP when we're not specifically trying to find him. Okay, we'll throw that down. Yep, I hate when you double-click too quickly. You can actually accidentally click to skip the screen instead of play again. You have to kind of wait for the play again button. Because there's a slight delay on it to make sure people don't accidentally misclick it. But with that slight delay, it makes it so you can't spam click it. So you have to wait like a second here and then click. It's not that big a deal. It's still way quicker than before doing the whole cycle of getting back into the thing. Will gnomes appear only when there's a vault event going on? No, gnomes appear when there's not a gnome event. We've already found 9 of them, as you can see in the corner. That's everything that I found before the stream started. I haven't found a single one during the stream, but we have found 9 of them prior to it. But yeah, they exist. They're around. It's more likely that they will be around when there's a event for it, but they're still possible to find without it. It's just a lot rarer, as you can see. As you can see by the fact we've been at this for like 15 minutes now and still have found 0. We're getting bad stream luck, apparently. Even Guild Wars was pretty bad luck today, but that was mainly because I wasn't paying as much attention to it because I wanted to get to all the newer stuff. Try Sunbird, Firebomb, Forest Guardian. I used to run the Forest Guardian version. I don't personally run it anymore. It does work. I just don't run it. I just like going for the higher damage impact. And if it wasn't for the event week not working, I'd be running the event version of it. The main reason I throw a Rowan in there is just to make sure if the colors are really bad that we could just get that up instead. Yeah, the Forest Guardian's fine. I just prefer this format, to be honest. Forest Guardian may even be quicker than this, but I actually just prefer using this version of it. It just works better for me, even if it's not necessarily better. Okay, we'll throw that down. Take that. Oh, yeah, moments like this is when the Forest Guardian's better. But luckily we still get it down. Because that would have been full mana for a Forest Guardian Sunbird. Wow, he just does not want to show up. Maybe we should go restart my game. Maybe they did some kind of little patch thingy that made it not come up. Who knows? Okay, we'll go put that there. Get that last little wipe down. Hey, well, at least we're getting all the trait stones we'll ever need. We've gotten, in all the farming I've been doing, I think I've gotten 20 arcane trait stones today, in about 3 hours. We've been getting a lot of arcanes. It's not like I really need arcanes, but we've gotten a lot in the process of trying to get this thing, that is for sure. Also, anyone who's wondering, the full changelog's in the description for any of you that want to go read it. I actually haven't even fully read it myself yet, to be honest. Mainly because it's such a long changelog. All I saw was Treasure Gnome, and it's like, yep, we gotta go do that. Because that's one of the few things we can even do at the moment anyways. Most of the changelog was going over things that currently aren't really accessible at the moment. Like raids aren't accessible at the moment. Those invade things aren't aversion, conflicts, whatever they're called, aren't accessible at the moment. Also, power orbs technically aren't accessible at the moment, and there's only one way to get it, and it's exactly what we're doing right now. At this current moment in time, you can only get it off of these vault keys. You can get it during raids and such too, but the first raid isn't for another 4 days. So at this current moment in time, until 4 more days from now, this is the only way to get it, is to hope for a vault key, and then hope that vault key gives you the power orb that you want. And we have still found 0. He better give it for our 10th kill, since it's taken so long to find him again. Come on, Treasure Gnome. Come out, wherever you are. Move that over. Throw the Sunbird. Throw that down. Also, they changed the leveling system. You now gain masteries up to level 1,500. The only problem with this is they did it evenly. So now all my mastery technically isn't in purple anymore. But if we go over to Hero, there's a couple changes here. As you can see, all of our mastery got applied, but none of it went into purple because it all got split between the other ones. Now we have 64 on some of these, 63. We used to only have 62% on them. Purple is exactly the same because it distributed them evenly. And because I had such a higher purple, it didn't put any into my purple, unfortunately. Other than that, classes now have all of their traits active at once. As you can see, we now have... oh, wait, never mind. Those are traits. All the traits were always active. I meant... where's the menu for this? There they are. So you can now have Dragon Armor, Dragon Blade, and the Dragon Fiend all at once. Also, I believe there's a power-up orb. I believe the level-up one or something allows you to get the hero weapon without actually needing to get the full KC, the kill count for the like the 250 that you need for it. I don't think it's worth using it for that purpose, though. But it does appear to be possible based on something they said. Though I have nothing to use it on, nor do I even have any orbs to see if that is a thing. Let's go check PvP here. And let's go back to the grind. Come on, Grimwoods. Give us what we want. Treasure Gnome, go. Is there a raid boss inside the Soul Forge? Oh yeah, I haven't done Soul Forge yet. Does that give any? I don't think it does. But let me go do that real quick. I haven't done it yet. Since the new patch. Let me go throw a Rowan down. Okay, let me go do leave this. Let's go to dungeons. I still haven't done dungeons yet today. Okay, let's go roll through all of these. Not with that team. Actually, yeah, with that team. Why not? Oops, wrong team. Let's use our Explorer team. Why not? We'll go through this down. I believe Treasure Gnomes can appear here too, if I'm not mistaken. I hope so. Oh, we'll move that down. Throw the Rowan. I mean, the Sunbird. I don't know names. There we go. And now we go Rowan. And that'll be a match. Down it goes. Well, one down. And another 2 to go. And all those are just the normal resources. Oh, you get souls now. I believe it used to not give souls for whatever reason in this. The golden souls at the end of battle and the trait stone. But now it does. So that's been fixed. So sweet. The small things that matter. We'll just go through to Rowan. Get a, Okay, well, he just made a lot of red for us. Thank you for that. That gives us a Sunbird. We'll go through that Sunbird. Not enough to kill, but we could just go for one more poke. Come on, one more poke. We need you. Take the red. Find one more little mana somewheres. Purple go. Extra turn, dead. There we go. And one more battle. Yeah, it does give golden souls now. I don't believe it was doing that earlier. Yeah, I saw the raid boss inside the Soul Forge. Oh, I thought you said dungeon for whatever reason. Yeah, I saw it. It's not even remotely craftable, though. You need 8 power orbs. And not only are 8 power orbs extremely, extremely expensive, they are currently near impossible to obtain. But power orbs, what a power orb does is it fully mythics, fully levels, and fully ascends a troop. So it will not only bring it to level 20, it will fully ascend it, which is one of the biggest things, and it will also fully give it all of its traits. So if you use that on a mythic you just got, or let's say a legend that you just got, you got one copy of a legend that you just found, you use a power orb on it, it now becomes mythic, it now has all of its traits, and it now has level 20. And you didn't have to put a single soul, a single trait stone, or a single ascension into it. So you didn't need to waste any copies, you didn't need to waste any trait stones, and you didn't need to waste any souls. So it's really interesting. Most of the other power orbs are kind of useless to me, though. The Ascension is basically the only really viable one for late game players. Actually, let me go over all of these real quick. So there's Orb of Growth. Orb of Growth does... I believe that's the level up one. The Orb of Growth, the smaller one does 1 level. The bigger one does a max level a troop. So let's say you have it level 19. You could go put it up to 20. This only works if its Ascension also goes. So for example, if you have a level 19 Legend, you would not be able to use the Orb of Growth to get it to 20. But if you have a level 19 Mythic, you would be able to use the Orb of Growth to get it. Orb of Growth is probably one of the least useful ones, because all it does is save you souls. Orb of Ascension is the most useful one. This will ascend it up by 1 by using the smaller one, or fully ascend it if you use on a lower one. This means if you get like a common troop, you can fully ascend it immediately just by using an Orb of Ascension, which saves a lot of copies of troop. Orb of Wisdom will get the next trait on a troop. This will be particularly useful for the final trait on epics, the final 2 traits on legends, and the final 2 traits on mythics. And for this other major orb, it gives every single trait onto a troop. So these will be really good for legends and mythics because they are the most expensive, particularly mythics. Orb of Clans, the smaller one, gives 300 seals to your clan or to your guild. Make sure to use this after you've claimed 1,500 though, because it counts towards your cap. So you would need to get it after your cap. So how it currently works is you'd want to get 1,500 seals and then use one of these Orb of Clans. The smaller one gives 300 and the bigger one gives 1,500. Regardless, it will always add it to your guild total, but if you use it prior to 1,500, it will count towards your 1,500 per week, which means, let's say you use a Orb of Clans, you have 1,200, or let's say you have 1,300. This will bring your max up to the 1,500, but because there was a 200 gap between the two, you're going to lose out on 200 seals that you could have had, so you basically just wasted this. It still adds that total to your guild though, of course. Like let's say you're at 1,500 and you use an Orb of Clans for 300, that will still go and add that 300 to your guild total. And the most powerful one is the Orb of Power. This fully ascends, like I mentioned, fully traits, and fully levels. It basically maxes out any troop you use it on, which is insanely strong. And this is what we're trying to get this stream, a Vault Key. A Vault Key is used for some new game, mini-game, battle, I don't even know what this is. Looks like a treasure hunt background. Maybe it's a treasure hunt mini-game with higher rewards, but Gnome Vault is what we're trying to unlock right now. I have not played it once, because we are getting really bad luck with keys. We've killed 9 of him and still haven't found a Vault Key. Yeah, this patch brought a lot of good content. It's one of the biggest patches they've done for a while, too. And all of it have been really good features. There's not really anything controversial or really bad with this. Well, actually, there's one controversial thing. Guild Wars is no longer every week anymore. It's now every 3rd week. But as long as the other 2 new content is fun, then it won't really matter that Guild Wars went away, because you're still getting rewards for it. It's not like they've removed all rewards. Hey, this is the last full week of Guild Wars. Okay, come on, Treasure Gnome, where are you? Please. All this stream, we have not gotten a single one. Alright, we'll go move that down. Go throw the Sunbird. And when we get one, we probably won't even get the key. We'll still probably have several more to have to kill before we get the key. Well, the grinding continues. Did you see how they nerfed Dragon Soul? Yes, they did a really fun nerf to Dragon Soul. I actually don't really mind it. I don't believe they nerfed his damage. But yeah, Dragon Soul. Let me double check that. Yes, his no, his damage is still the same. Everything with him is still the same here. What they changed is his traits. He no longer has Mana Shield because Mana Shield got buffed. But he now has Dragon Bond instead of Mana Shield, which is a huge nerf on that. But hey, more HP for dragons isn't too bad. But the main thing is his final trait is no longer a 25% chance to revive. It's now a 50% chance to become a baby dragon with full mana on death, which is really annoying because not only does he have a higher chance of reviving now, but it transforms into a baby dragon. So even if you poke that once, it's just going to transform into another dragon. And there is a 1 in... how many dragons are there? There is a 1 in 8, or 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1. 4 times 8 is 32, 33. There's a 1 in 32 chance, because you have to minus the baby dragon. There's a 1 in 32 chance that when a baby dragon casts from a Dragon Soul, that it will become a Dragon Soul again, and then there's a 50% chance that that Dragon Soul will then become the baby dragon again, and then another 1 in 32 chance that it might become a Dragon Soul and continue the loop. Though that's really unlikely that that would happen, but yeah, it is kind of funny. But yeah, this is actually a huge buff to Dragon Soul. This is even a nerf, I wouldn't really say. It might make it a little bit more annoying if you specifically want a Dragon Soul in a spot, and it could be a dragon that ends up blocking your mana. But for the most part, I do really love the change they did to Dragon Soul. It's a great way of nerfing him without really nerfing him. Oops, no, PvP. I need to go to Explore. PvP takes so long compared to Explore, which is why I'm trying to find a treasure gnome here. Yeah, I know. I like how they actually raised... I like how the main complaint was like, yeah, he revives too much. And then it's like, oh, here, let's go have his even higher revive chance. No, I actually really love the change they made to Dragon Soul, though. It's even more important to have a stun against him, though, which is a little annoying. Let's see. I know, at least it's not 8 times spawn in a row anymore. That was definitely really annoying. Like Inferno King. Inferno King still has that trait, but Dragon Soul finally has his own unique one. That's something they said they were going to do over a year ago, but they never did. They finally did it now. It only took them like a year and a few months. It didn't take them too long to finally come up with a unique trait for him. Okay. Please. We've almost gone an entire hour without finding a treasure gnome. Well, technically 40 minutes, because part of that was Guild Wars. Getting really unlucky. I found 9 before stream. I even have all the screenshots and everything. Because I was keeping track of it to try to keep good data of him, just so we kind of know what his drop pool is. I think my drop pool is really unlikely to be the normal drop pool, though. I keep getting 20 gems off of him for whatever reason. I don't know why. But we've hit it more than any other drop. I've hit 20 gems on him more than any other drop he has. Every other drop he has combined, which I don't think is realistically what his actual drop pool is. I guess that's either really lucky or really unlucky. Kind of hard to tell. Has anyone actually found a vault key yet? Someone said earlier, but I didn't see what their response was. Like, what do you do when you find a vault key? Is it like a treasure hunt, or is it like something different, or what is it? Well, it looks like we have another 2 or 3 hours of stream until we find it. Like I mentioned, this stream's not ending until we find it. A vault key. It will not end. Okay, we'll throw that down. You opened a vault key and got 20 gems, 10,000 gold, and 13 event keys. No orbs. Oh, is it basically like a normal key? Basically? Is it just like a key that you open and then you just get a bunch of drops? Interesting. I was kind of hoping it'd be a treasure hunt kind of thing, but okay. Still good. At least we don't have to waste time doing like a little thing. Oh, it's a boss gnome. Okay. And if you kill the boss gnome, then you get it. I see. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go fight the boss gnome in about 10 hours from now. We have found 0 in almost an hour now. Come on, RNG. We need better. I should have brought snacks. I actually do have some snacks. I brought a fresh water too, which I'm going to need to use soon. Actually, let me start on that now, because we might be here a while. I made sure to get a fresh water just because I had a feeling this might take forever. And yeah, it is definitely taking forever. Well, I'm not going to bed till we find it. Okay. Wait, you get 3 gnomes in a battle? Nice. Okay. That's really cool then. So if you can kill all of them, you get a huge reward. I'll need to make sure to use a specific team for that then. Probably a mercy team. I wouldn't use this against it then. I'd probably use some kind of huge mercy into Gorgoltha team or a ward breaker or something. Maybe some kind of divine into Inferno King. I mean Infernus or something. All your gnomes belong to us, for sure. Do gnomes always spawn in the bottom slot? No. They spawn in a random spot on the opposing team. I've seen it spawn in second, seen it spawn in third. Yeah, just completely random, I believe, where it spawns. It'll just overwrite one of the random enemy teams, or one of the random enemy troops. It never does a specific location, I don't believe. Let me take this off. Okay, well, let's keep going. Still getting really unlucky. But if anyone still has any other questions, feel free to leave them. Or anything you want me to talk about. As we continue the grind. Alright, move that over. Throw down the explosion. Get a sunbird down. That should be a wipe. There we go, good. Come on, let's see that gnome right there in second slot. Look at it, boom. Nope, that's not a gnome. That's not a gnome. Maybe I should go try a different kingdom. I'm pretty sure it has no effect on it, but maybe we've been in this kingdom too long and it's like, hey, go do a different kingdom now. Okay, let's go do Broken Spire for a little bit. Because that's my next lowest, I believe, still. Even after I've been spamming it like crazy. How long do you have to destroy the gnome? You have the entire battle, but you have to do it before he casts. He has a 9 mana cost ability that costs 9 red. And you have to kill it before it triggers its ability. If it triggers its ability, you don't get to kill him. He'll just flee from the battle if he triggers his ability, which prevents you from getting his loot. Or I assume that's what happens. I've never actually seen him cast his ability. It's ridiculously easy to kill him beforehand. Almost every team will kill it before he gets his mana. Unless he happens to be in first slot, in which case that could be a little annoying, because he could 2-turn to full mana. Also, like I mentioned earlier, we're about to gain another level. Hero Masteries do apply to level 1501 now. They are not like before, where they only apply to level 1000. They have extended it pretty far now. So that's pretty nice. We'll probably be able to get to base like 64% Surge, as well as maybe 67% Purple Surge, would be kind of cool. But I say that mainly because we're about to gain a level like right now. Okay, next battle. Come on, let's see a gnome and a level gain on the same battle. Go. Nope. Wow, changing kingdoms didn't help much. I know that has no effect on it, but I figured I'd do it just because. And there we go, there's our level. And as you can see, if we go click here, it tells us when our next skill is. It's level 1300. And then we click level up, and now we get to choose. And as I said, as we've always done and always will do, we put it right into purple. So into purple we go. Keep spamming every single thing we get into purple. I am 100% pure purple. I know that actually makes us weaker, but I still do it because why not? It's been tradition with this account, and I'm keeping the tradition. But yeah, you do gain masteries now up to level 1501. Why it's 1 and not 1500, I do not know. But that is currently the case, and it's probably going to stay like that for a while. I do not intend to get that level anytime soon. It'll be a very, very long time before we get to that level, that is for sure. Alright, we are very unlucky right now, wow. I guess we used up all of our luck off stream. Maybe if I restart the game or something. Let me go do that at this point. Maybe they just, like I mentioned earlier, some kind of little mini update that might have ruined it for us. For whatever reason. So let me go restart the game right after this battle. Just in case that is affecting it for whatever reason. Because this is almost a whole hour without one. So I'll throw that down. And let me just go restart this real quickly. X out of that. Go to Steam. Open it that way to check if it has any updates. Let's see. Oh, 3 new achievements. I didn't see that yet. Sweet, we got 3 new achievements. What are these? Let's see. Defeat 50 towers in a single invasion event. Okay, so apparently there's towers in invasion events. Deal 505 damage to the boss in a single raid event. That seems ridiculously easy. And win a vault battle. Well, we haven't gotten a vault key yet, but I guess that will be our next order, or our first order of business. Okay, sweet. So it looks like we're working on that achievement without even intending to, because we need a vault key and then win the vault key battle in order to get that achievement. So that'll be one down, and probably the more annoying one down as well. Though there are weeks where it's easier to find these vault keys, and this week is not one of those weeks, unfortunately. But I do want to try finding one, regardless. Okay, well, let's keep going. Hopefully us reloading this game fixed our RNG. I'm pretty sure it had very little to no effect, but you never know. They're probably putting like a little mini patch out like almost every hour right now, because they're trying to hotfix a lot of the errors that might be occurring. Oh yeah, let me go double check to see if what's his name is working now. The current event week, so see if he's actually gaining bonus gold now. Hopefully they fixed that. Let me see. Let's go back to Magrim Woods. Go to Explore. Let me go replace this out for the money bags. Put him in there, money, lender, and into the battle we go. Okay, let's see if he's actually fixed now. Well, we still haven't found a gnome, but it is only the first battle back. Throw that down. Now we should get 900 gold if it's been fixed. Otherwise, it'll say 500 gold. Let me see, what does this show? Okay, it hasn't been fixed yet. Nope, hasn't been fixed. Okay, back to the Ogren. Put him in there. And we're good to go. Okay. Oh, he has only a 30% chance of leaving? Okay, I thought it was 100% if he casts when he does his ability. Apparently not. I never really looked at him too well. All I know is he has the 9 mana cost leave ability. I just didn't actually check to see if it was a percent or not. Please, give it to us! Where is he? Let's move that one down, I guess. Actually, that didn't even matter. I don't know why I did that. Let's go take the random mana we don't need. It was at least an extra turn, though. So go move that over. Throw her away. Hey, an arcane. Well, that's like our billionth arcane. Treasure gnome! Where are you? Almost a whole hour without one. They weren't kidding when they said it's rare. I got plenty earlier, though. Maybe they adjusted its drop rate. Maybe it was coming too often earlier. That or we're just getting super unlucky. That or we're getting really lucky earlier. One of the two. Is anyone else getting any kind of luck with their treasure gnomes? Let's see. Have you covered the Zoofgoff in the Forge? No, I have not. Mainly because he won't be craftable for probably another month or two. That's why I haven't really gone over him yet. But yeah, there is a Zoofgoff guy in the Soul Forge. There's also power orbs that you can make, but it requires having other power orbs to make the power orbs. So you can't just craft them out of trait stones or something, unfortunately. I really wish they would add something to have a trait stone sink. There's currently nothing to throw your trait stones in. Yeah, there's just nothing to dump all your excess trait stones in. Would really be nice if there was something. I was kind of hoping that orbs would use them, but they did not. What are the orbs about? They're basically stuff that you get from new content that just came out this patch that will allow you to speed through upgrading your troops. The full changelog's in the description below. But basically, there are 5 power orbs. A blue one that ascends your troops, which is very useful, probably the most useful one. A red one, which gives you traits. A green one, which gives you levels. A white one, which fully maxes out any troop you use it on, which is the most powerful one. And a purple one that gives you guild seals, though make sure you use it after you have 1,500 seals, or else you're going to be limiting how many seals you can get in a week. Let me go throw down Sunbird. But yeah, there's those 5 new orbs. Or I think that was 5, right? But yeah, I can go under my collection and I'll show them. I'll go over them in a second. But yeah, that's all they are. They're pretty helpful, though, particularly the Ascension one. All of them are pretty good for newer players. The Ascension one's the only really good one for late game players, though. Right now we're trying to find a Vault Key, which unlocks a Vault Battle, which gives us quite a bit of resources. Unfortunately, we are just not getting one. Also, I don't know if Vault Keys can also drop additional Vault Keys. Like, if you do a Vault Key battle and then get Vault Keys inside the Vault Key battle. Assuming that there's treasure gnomes in there, I would assume that is possible. Which would be kind of cool, because once you start getting Vault Keys, you can kind of keep spamming Vault Keys and then get a lot of resources. Unless they specifically made it so you can't get a Vault Key within the Vault battle. Wow, so many arcane trait stones. I wish I actually needed trait stones. This would be a great time to farm them. Well, actually, it's not 2 times a week or anything, but... Oh well, we'll go throw that down. Here's stuff for Rowan. Seriously though, we were getting really bad luck. Okay, but yeah, they're under, if you go under your hero, go under collection. They're, the green one, this gives 1 level, this gives max level up to the current ascension. This gives 1 ascension level, this gives full ascension level. This one gives 1 trait, this gives all traits. This gives 300 guild seals, this gives 1,500 guild seals. Make sure to use it once you already have 1,500. Orb of Power fully maxes out a troop, meaning it will fully ascend it to Mythic, fully level it to 20, and fully trade it. So if you had a troop that you absolutely love using, particularly Legends and Mythics, that you can't be bothered to fully max out, the Orb of Power is what you would throw on it. And Vault Keys is what we're trying to find right now. There are new resources only dropped from Treasure Gnomes, and these Treasure Gnomes have about a 1 in 10-ish, maybe? Some kind of very rare chance of dropping a Vault Key, and then that Vault Key allows you to do a Vault Battle. And ideally, that's what we're trying to do right now, is get to that Vault Battle. Eventually, soon TM, we shall find. Okay. But yeah, I'm not ending this stream until we find it. I don't care if we're here till like 2 AM. We are not ending until we find one. At this rate, we can't even find a treasure gnome, let alone a vault key. Okay, keep going. Yeah, I know the play again option is in Treasure Hunt as well. It is a really nice feature. I don't believe, ironically, I don't believe the treasure gnome can actually come up in Treasure Hunt. Because I believe it's only a result of battle that you can find a treasure gnome. That would have been cool if they would have given it a way to find it within vaults. Like maybe within a vault you can find a vault key. You know what? Did they not add that? That definitely needs to be a thing. They need to add like a 1 in 10 chance of finding a vault key inside a vault chest. I mean, inside a vault in Treasure Hunt. If that's not already a thing, that needs to be a thing. That would make the most sense. It's literally called a vault key. The Treasure Hunt vault should definitely carry it. Though if anyone does get a vault in Treasure Hunt, let me know if you do get a vault key eventually. I'll probably just ask them, that'll be a lot easier. I highly doubt anyone's going to really bother getting vaults in Treasure Hunt for the most part. It takes a lot of time, and even if you do, the chance of getting a vault key is probably really slim, if it's even in there. That needs to be a thing if it's not, though. Vault keys within the vaults. That would make the most sense. If out of every location to have it as a drop, that would definitely make the most sense for sure. But to my knowledge, the only way you can actually get it is from the gnome that comes up in normal battles. Which apparently doesn't want to come up. It comes up almost everywhere except like Guild Wars and a few other like game modes like that. It comes up in PvP, comes up in challenges, comes up in Explore, which is where we're trying to find it right now. If it wasn't being so elusive. Yeah, we'll throw the firebomb first. I need the extra damage just to make sure it dies, and there we go. Down it goes. Eventually. Right there, boom, treasure gnome, go. Nope, that's not a treasure gnome, only a Corvash. Come on, firebomb, go. Throw that down. Get her mana, throw her in, dead. Doesn't show in the rewards panel on the treasure vault. Yeah, it doesn't show it. That doesn't necessarily mean it's not there, though. You never know. Yeah, it probably isn't, though. It would make sense if they added eventually. I'll probably make a forum post about it later. They have a bunch of other stuff to worry about right now. That's not that, though. But maybe that could be a new feature next patch. Add, because it's going to be a mini patch. They always do a mini patch, or they always do a major patch then a mini patch. So maybe for the mini patch, they could add vault keys to vaults within Treasure Hunt. I still wouldn't ever bother trying to get them that way, but it could be something they could do. It would help out newer players quite a bit, since they do Treasure Hunt a lot more than late game players. Treasure Hunt's still pretty bad to do, and it would give nice incentive to actually do Treasure Hunt, if there is indeed a vault key in vaults. You know the next chance to craft Dragon Soul? I believe, I haven't actually read to see if it was on the changelog, but I believe, based on what they said earlier, that the dungeons, I mean the Soulforge should be on a rotation now. So Dragon Soul should be coming within, well, it's basically going to keep going through the cycle now, and whenever something comes up, it will not be able to come up again until every other troop of that rarity comes up. So it's basically going to be 5 months for a mythic rotation, and like, I mean 5 weeks for a mythic rotation, and about 5 months for a legend rotation, with how many legends and mythics there currently are within the game. But yeah, let me go double check that. I haven't actually really gone through the changelog. Should we go over that now? Let me briefly go over that real quick, the changelog. I haven't gone through it a single time this stream. I'm going to be doing it for a video, kind of going over it and everything, but I might as well mention it some now, too. So we'll go bring that up, since we're getting really bad treasure gnome luck right now, or lack thereof. Let me just do one more battle. Every single time, it's like one more battle until we find a treasure gnome. Just one more, just one more. I was doing that earlier, too, before the stream. Okay, we'll do this last one, and if we don't find it here, we're going over the changelog. Of course, we don't find it, to be expected. Throw the firebomb. What else do we need to move? Move the blue over. Take whatever else. Take a red. Get a sunbird going. Wipe it out. Of course he would revive. Not good. Actually, I think he revived off for sunbird getting a thing. And, oh, this is actually not that good of a kingdom to do explore in then. I didn't even notice that, because if it gets Sybaris, they just will go and do that summon thing. Anyways, let me go over to changelog some. So let's go over it. I haven't even personally read it in its entirety myself yet. So let me go bring that up. Go over these things real quick. Where to go? Yeah, so far a lot of people aren't getting the key, even after doing multiple. Oh no, someone got 2 vault keys within like 8. Very lucky. Wow. Haven't got a single one yet. No. Let alone we're not even getting him to come up. Okay, where's the changelog? Where'd it go? Back to the changelog. Okay, let me go bring this out and bring it into a little screen thingy. And let's go over this thing. Let me make the text bigger. Okay, we got a lot of changes to go over with this. I'll be going over it later too, but might as well go over it some now, because why not? I haven't even read it myself yet in its entirety, so will be good info. But there it is. Okay, and the link to this is already in the description if you're wondering where it is. It should be the first link in the description down there. So, weekly guild events. Introducing 2 new weekly guild events, raid bosses and invasions. Only 1 guild event will run each week, rotating between guild wars. Basically meaning that guild wars is now tri-weekly. All of these are tri-weekly now. So we'll go guild wars, then raid boss, then invasion, then guild wars, and then it keeps going over and over again. Raid bosses and invasions, like guild wars, require tokens, called sigils, to play each battle. Players will get sigils each day. Okay, so it is still something that we can do on a daily basis. Sweet. Okay, never mind. We still got our daily streams. It has not been ruined. Sweet. Players have a chance to earn free sigils each day by encountering and defeating the ellcarjen. More info below. Oh, what's that? When does that happen? Interesting. You can get more sigils. Interesting. Okay. Raid boss plus invasion both have a shop with different tiers. Interesting. Players must purchase each tier before they can purchase the next tier. The tier rewards include troops relevant to the event, kingdom, or troop type, resources, special event troops, a new weapon, extra sigils, and more. Interesting. Each tier can be purchased with gems, of course. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to power level it. I'm not quite sure. Legendary weapons in raid bosses. Plus invasions are not only available as a tier reward in the shop, but can also be crafted in the Soul Forge. What? Oh, hello. New weapons? Soul Forge real quick. I know you guys can't see this at the moment. 1 second. Soul Forge, I'm just seeing if there's new weapons here. What new weapons are they referring to? I see no new weapons. It might have been referring to something else. Yeah, I see the orbs, not the weapons though. Anyways, keep reading. Oops, not what I meant to click. Click back. Oh no, where were we? Where'd it go? I know. Patch notes. Bring it back. That's not it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where were we? Raid boss plus invasion events are mainly based on guild progress. In raid boss events, the damage done to the bosses is tracked. And in invasion, the number of towers destroyed is tracked. In both cases, rewards are given to all members of the guild. Interesting, instead of just the person. Based on the guild progress. Very cool. Raid boss plus invasions also have leaderboards that display the top 100 players based on personal progress for the event. And will get additional rewards. There we go. So it's both guild-based and player-based. So yeah, you definitely want to be both in a good guild and be really active for it. Interesting. Because that gives additional rewards, some of which are power orbs, if I'm not mistaken. So that's really nice. I might actually try getting on some of those leaderboards then. Because power orbs that we are really going to want to stock up on initially. So raid bosses. Raid boss is comprised of 5 stages. Each has different battles that need to be completed. Then it's first minions, then Molochs, then minions, then Aberrath, then Zulgoth. It's all based on the kingdom of Kerkaroth, assumably, because those are the old gods. This goes with the lore of the thing. Stage 1 and 6 consist of 4 battles against regular Gems of War troops, increasing in difficulty. Both Moloch and Aberrath, Stage 2 and 4, are special versions of themselves, like the dungeon bosses. Upon reaching Stage 5, Battle 11, the player begins to battle the raid boss Zugolf in a series of battles with increased difficulty. There are 6 different variations of Zugolf, each with slightly different spells, but only one Zugolf will appear each raid boss event. Players will need to create teams using troops from the Weekly Kingdom. Oh, interesting, from the Weekly Kingdom. So that will actually change it up. So right now the Weekly Kingdom is, well, it's going to be a different one for next week. Next week is going to be Shay Tang, so we're going to need to use Shen Tang for the raid bosses next week. Interesting. So, cool. Okay, so pure Shen Tang King. I made one earlier. I accidentally overwritten it already. But yeah, we'll need to make some nice pure Shen Tang troop team. I think there's a new troop coming, though, that's going to be used instead. So whatever I build now, it's just going to be incorporated into that. Anyways, players will create teams using troops from the Weekly Kingdom to fight the raid events. Players can also bring in their hero to aid them as an alternative troop regardless of the hero class. Damage done against Zolgolf will work towards... that will make heroes more viable as well, by the way. Damage done against Zolgolf will work towards closing portals. Each portal closed will reward all guild members. Nice. Portal progress will come from everyone in the guild, so guilds will need to work together to close portals, so each portal will require more damage to be closed. Interesting. Invasion, so the other game mode. Invasions are comprised of 6 stages, each having different battles to increase difficulty, which need to be completed. Stage 1, Village, 0. 0 towers will appear in the battle. Stage 2, Outer Keep. 1 random tower will appear in the battle. Then Stage 3, Innkeeper, or Inner Keep. Innkeeper. 1 random tower will appear in each battle. Stage 4, Outer Castle. 2 random towers will appear in the battle. Inner Castle. 2 random towers will appear in the battle. Outer. Well, we get the point. I don't need to read through all these. And up to 4 all the way to Citadel. Guilds will work together to defeat towers to unlock rewards for the whole guild. These 6 different types of towers, each with different spells. Players will need to create teams using troops of a set troop type, so it has another requirement that you need to do. The first one was based on Kingdom, this other one is based on the actual troop type, so very cool, making you have to make specific teams. New side events, introducing 2 new side events, Bounty and the Vault. The Vault will be higher gnomes, probably higher chance of getting it, as well as higher, more of them around. I'm not quite sure what Bounty will be, though. But yeah, the Vault will most likely be higher chance of getting the Vault key, as well as more gnomes in general. These new side events can be accessed from the games menu. What do you mean by that? What? Oh, I'm pretty sure it's just a normal spot for them. Each side event runs for a shorter period than weekly guild events. Interesting. Usually Friday to Monday. Oh, it's basically like weekend events. They used to do this in the past. Oh, maybe we'll get one this Friday. Hopefully we get a Vault key one this Friday. Oh, I totally want it. Please, Friday morning, give us the Vault key one. I need it. Side events will not run every week. Aww. Each event will likely run about once per month. Aww. Really? Only once per month? Well, they said each one will only run once per month, so I guess that's both of them every other week then. Anyways, what's Bounty? Bounty, oh, this is the thing. It just tells us what it is. Bounty events can be assessed by all players, even players not in guilds. Players complete a series of battles with increasing difficulty to earn points. Each battle is worth a number of points, from 10 for your first battle, increasing all the way up to 200 for your most difficult battle. Players must defeat each battle to unlock the next, but can always go back to earlier battles if they find the going too tough. Upon reaching a milestone, the player will earn a reward. Earlier battles can be replayed if the player encounter a battle they cannot defeat, which is not going to happen. Bounties, like raid battles, invasions, have tiered shop, which unlocks special bounty hunter troops. Interesting. Bounty hunter troops, if their first trait is unlocked, multiply the points you get from a successful battle. Interesting. Ascending the troops makes the multiplier bigger from 2 times right up to 6 times. Interesting. Good thing to use Ascension Orbs on then. Bounty Captains, new bounty troop for that week, will give double their regular bonus, making them very useful in a bounty event. They release events when they release. They did a weird wording there. So 4 times, up to 12 times when fully mythic. Wow, that's really high. Only unique troops in a team give a bonus, so you can't just put 4 of the exact same or something to try to maximize your points, so that makes sense to make sure it's not exploitable. The vault, during a vault event week, there is a increased chance to encounter the treasure gnome, which is what we're trying to do right now. Please, event, come already. See below. In a battle, the vault also increases the chance of treasure gnomes dropping the vault keys. Exactly what I said. Increases their chance. It also increases their specific chance of getting vault keys. Very nice. Gnomes and Valeran. This is what we're trying to do right now. Treasure gnomes have a small chance to appear, a very small chance, in most battle types of battles, except for guild wars, tutorials, training battles, and the vault. If defeated, treasure gnomes will drop a loot sack, visible when battling him, containing resources that are given at the end of battle. Gnome loot is not affected by hero bonuses. Treasure gnomes also have a chance to drop a vault key, giving the player access to the gnome vault. The gnome vault is accessed from the games menu. Oh, that's what they meant with the games menu earlier, I see. It's just that normal games menu thing. And pits players against a team of treasure gnomes and the gnome leader, Cedric Sparklesack. Winning a gnome vault gives a lot of resources, rewards, as well as a chance to give the gnome troop card. Oh, you get him as a troop? Interesting, okay. And a very small chance to give the legendary Cedric Sparklesack troop card. Interesting, you can actually get a new troop from it too. The Varvian functions much like a gnome, but only has a chance to appear in raid boss, invasion, and bounty events. If defeated, the Varian will give extra sigils to continue battling in the event. Nice. So we can actually keep going with it. We don't have to just stop at whatever we end up getting. I wonder if there's a cap on how many you can actually have. Like, if you already have your 5, can you still keep getting more before that? Because I could spend a little bit of time earlier in the day, and then we could have more to do later on in the day if I happen to not be streaming. Also, whenever we do our morning streams, whatever we do during then will hopefully go towards what we could do later during the nightly stream. Interesting. Let's see. And both the Treasure Gnome and the Valorian have a new spell effect as part of their spell called Runaway. This allows them to run away from battle, meaning their reward will be lost if they are not defeated quickly enough. Interesting. New special event troops exclusively gained from event shop tiers for their release week. However, they will be available in regular chests 3 to 4 weeks after the events. So basically how they already are. There are 3 types of event troops based on which type of event there are available. There's Godslayer, gained from raid boss shop. They deal extra damage versus bosses, makes sense. Siegebreaker, probably more against towers, yep, exactly so. Bounty Hunter, Bounty Shop, they have increased points, interesting. Each of these troops' bonus effects are increased as they extend rarity, of course. And then there's the new orbs, which I kind of already went over earlier, so we're not going to bother going over them again. Troop upgrading, we already kind of went over that too. It's still the same thing. Or wait, let's see. The troop upgrade menu. No, it's just going over reworks that. Hero upgrading, we've kind of already gone over this, but the 2 main things to note is now while you get you keep getting those level things until level 1501. For some reason it says 1500 here, but earlier it was saying 1501. Regardless, it barely makes a difference. Up to level 1500. And now you have all 3 perks at once. So that's pretty nice. Is that the one that even says that? There it is. All 3 perks at once. Those are the main things you need to know. They made some UI changes. They made some general changes. Not really much in here. Bug fixes. Dungeon bosses. I believe they added some new ones. Dungeon bosses now all have a new type of boss. Yeah, so they added some more variation to that. Not too big a deal. Just more variation. Troop balancing. As far as troop balancing, as we saw earlier, Dragon Soul now has that weird final trait that is a 50% chance to summon a fully manaed baby dragon. It's actually stronger now than weaker. Blade Dancer got some extra damage, still useless. Xenos got some better usability, still useless. Ward now gains more attacks, still useless. Summoner, I didn't actually read what he does yet. Life gain now scales off of magic. Oh, Summoner got a huge buff and is going to be really good in early game. Most likely. He already was, but even more so now. Orc Veteran now has some better base damage. So that'll be nice to actually make him viable. Ice Witch now gives all other allies 3 magic instead of 1. That was really outdated, so that's a little bit better. Florian and Nyx both got nerfed, so they're both kind of not useless, but a lot less viable. Mana Shield, of course, on everything that now has Mana Shield, now gives Mana Drain protection, so that's pretty high. Valkyrie. Oh, did they? Oh no, what did they do to Valkyrie? I didn't actually read this one. Valkyrie is still highly used at all level ranges to keep her in line after the change to Mana Shield. We've removed the trait. No! Oh, I was hoping Valkyrie would keep her Mana Shield. Oh well. Rip Valkyrie. Hello, Diviner. Because Diviner has still has it, so Diviner it is. Sorry, Valkyrie. You're dead content now. No, it's still useful, but... all the elves now have this trait. There's 4 different variants of it too. There's the High Ancestry, Dark Ancestry, Wood Ancestry, and Sky Ancestry. All of them have immune to Mana Drain and Silence and Fairy Fire. It's just the 4th immunity is determined based on whatever other thing they have. But yeah, main thing you need to know is they have immune to those 3 for the most part. Other than that, it's just all the replacements for all those troops. That's basically what all of those say. Nothing really here. All of them got their little thingy. And, oh, Lady Rhaenyra got a mana cost increase, mainly because she got that shield thing, probably why. So that makes sense. Tyree, what happened to Tyree? We felt that Tyree's arcane trait was very little effective. Yeah, it was useless. So now, while greedy and stealthy both suit the theme, they oh good, they gave her Wood's ancestry. Tyree just became super good. Spellblade got the thing, and now the troop refunds are on Florian, Lady Rhaenyra, Nyx, Prince Athoris. Wait, what happened to Prince Athoris? Dragon Soul, and Valkyrie. And that's pretty much everything as far as the changes. Anyways, let me go and close this out. It's basically everything I wanted to go over with it real quick. We'll be doing a little bit more with that later too. But there's all the things we kind of need to know for now. But yeah, let me go over the orbs too if anyone still needs me to go over them real quick. Because I kind of just like completely brushed over them. But I do want to go over the orbs. They're not really that accessible at the moment, but let me go over them. It's easier to just do it via in-game than it was to do it on that screen. But you get them via 3 ways. You get them in raid boss battles, you get them in invasion battles, and you get them in Vault Keys, which is currently Vault Keys the only way of doing it since none of those other 2 events are active at the moment. But if you go under Hero, you can see them all over here in your inventory. These green orbs, a small green one gives 1 level, a big green one max level something, a small blue orb gives a 1 ascension to a troop, the bigger blue orb gives max ascension, a orange orb gives 1 trait, the bigger orange orb gives max traits, the purple orb gives 300 seals, so make sure you've claimed all 1,500 before you use it. And the major one gives 1,500 seals. Make sure you've claimed all of your seals 1,500 before you use it. And the Orb of Power fully maxes out the Ascension, the level, and the traits of any troop you use it on. So for the most part, these Ascension Orbs, these Trait Orbs, and the Max Out Orb, you'd want to be using on Legend and Mythic troops. There are some niche instances where you may use it on something else, but for the most part, they would be used on really core Legends and Mythics that you want to have fully maxed out. That's the main thing you would use most of these orbs for. These leveling ones are the most useless ones. The most useful one are the blue ones, which do Ascension, and the power orbs, which are not only used to fully max out troops, but they are also used to obtain a new troop that can be found underneath the Soulforge, which is right over here. It's going to be a long while before we have them, I can tell you that. But you need 8 of them, and you can get a version of Zugoof. He's one of the boss. He's the raid boss, actually. He's who you would normally fight during raid bosses. He kills an enemy instantly, so no immunity to that. Burns and freezes all remaining enemies, and then creates 12 skulls. Can only be cast once, and he has Jinx, so half mana down. He has Impervious, so all of the standard immunities, and he gains 5 to all skill points whenever matching skulls. He is going to be an insanely good first slot skull spammer, due to the fact he has both Impervious plus gains so much value out of skulls. Even greater than the Great Maul. Great Maul gains 2 to all stats every time it takes a skull. This guy gains 5 to all stats whenever he takes a skull. So yeah, really huge. Really great with skull spamming. A little bit annoying that he uses purple because most skull spam does use purple as well. Same as red in him. But probably, I don't know, we'd figure out something for it. Oh, also, he has a classification of boss, which is kind of interesting. I believe he's the only troop obtainable that has the classification of boss, which is kind of cool. Anyways, let's go under troops and see what's unowned at the moment. I didn't even check that yet. Okay, apparently nothing. Well, it's not showing anything for whatever reason. Maybe you can't see them anymore? I'm not quite sure what's up with that. But anyways, let's continue the treasure gnome hunt. We've been doing this for a little while now. I've been getting very unlucky, but it shall continue. Also, if any of you guys had any other questions I might not have seen, feel free to leave them in chat, and we'll definitely make sure to go over it. Oh, never mind. Diviner doesn't have it anymore either. Oh, they got rid of it. I was kind of just skimming through that real quick. Let me go check all of them from the new kingdom that has it. Oh, what did they replace that diviner with then? What are they doing, nerfing the diviner? What do you have instead, diviner? Immune to mana drain? Yes, it does. It has immune to mana drain right there. Immune to mana drain, immune to silence, immune to fairy fire, and immune to mana burn. It has it. See? Yeah, diviner's insane. Diviner's one of the best mana generators now in the entire game. Because out of all the converts, I believe it's the only one that has it. Any of the single target converts. Because if we go look at all of the other ones, well, there was only Valkyrie. So does Valkyrie have it? The answer is probably no. And no. As soon as you got it removed for Waterheart. And yeah, none of them have it. There are a few kind of alternative ones that have it, like Dark Maiden and such have it now. Right over here. You can see Dark Maiden now has this trait, which is immune to mana drain, silence, and all that. But yeah, out of all of them, Diviner is super, super good. But yeah, Diviner has it. Maybe update your game if it hasn't. Oh, money bag got fixed. Let me go restart my game then. Let me go restart. I need to go get that extra gold. So we're restarting. 1 second. Where's the game? There it is. Oops, I didn't mean to open it that way. I need to go close it again. I need to make sure I open it via Steam or else it might not update whatever it was just doing. So let me go wait until... there we go. Perfect. Okay. Let me wait till it closes down. Why is it still saying it's running? What is it doing? Don't make me have to completely restart Steam. I think it is. Yep, I'm going to have to. 1 second, guys. Sorry. It is being weird. Okay, never mind. There it goes. It's not being weird now. We'll go right back in. And it should update. And it should go in. Ooh, new loading screen. Interesting new loading screen. Looks like a portal to me. Okay, anyways, the hot fix should be in. So let me go farm up more Grim Woods now with the gold farmer. So let me go put money in there. Money, money, money. Come on, money bags. Give us that money lender. Give us that good luck on finding a treasure gnome. Go. Nope. He is not helping us. But at least we do gain extra 400 gold now per battle. So that'll help us. We just throw this down. Come on, go already. There we go, got our team wipe. And let's find that treasure gnome. Oh, I didn't double check to see if we actually got bonus gold there. I assume we did. Is that a Zoogolf loading screen? I don't think he looks like that, does he? Looks like something else other than him. Looked like some kind of portal summoner. 1 HP, good job. Zoogolf probably comes out of the portal, though. Okay, good. We are getting our 950 gold now. So the fix is in. Go use Moneylender and go spam Explore. Not only will we get a lot of gold, we're going to be hopefully getting the treasure gnome. Please, treasure gnome. I need your vault key. Just give it to us already. But yeah, we might be here another 2 hours, 3 hours. At least we're going to get a lot of arcane and a lot of gold, but we're not stopping till we get that vault key. We haven't gotten a single kill off stream, though. We've gone over an hour dry of not finding him, which is quite insane given how many I was finding earlier. As you can see in the corner there, I've already found 9 of him, but I found 0 of him on stream somehow. Getting very, very unlucky stream luck, or lack thereof. So we'll throw that down. Of course, 1 HP. Really? Why must everything live with 1 HP? Excuse me. I'll go move that over. Throw a skull. Never mind. Throw the sunbird. Wait, why did he not die? Oh, because he uses his ability. I forgot. He heals so much more off his ability now. It's pretty insane how good it is. Actually, it's not good. It's still pretty bad. But when it does get a cast off, it's... Wait. Oh, I see why. Really? Really? Your new trait now has that interaction where it, if we kill ourselves, it'll automatically heal first. Okay, we can't kill him with a sunbird anymore. Because it has that weird interaction again. That means life gain. I thought they got rid of that. Now they have it back into the game again. Rip. They replaced out old bugs with new bugs. Or the old new bugs, I should say. They used to be fixed, and now it's not. And now we just gotta wipe him out. And that's how patches normally go. So, well, at least we got a lot of really nice new features, though. If we could only find them. Again. Well then. Well, we need to find something to talk about then. Can you find gnomes anywhere or only in Magrim? Oh, you can find them anywhere. I'm just happening to be farming Magrim because I need trait stones here. I currently have the least amount of trait stones in Magrim Woods. So I'm just happening to be doing in Magrim. But you can find them anywhere. It doesn't have to be Magrim. You can go to any other kingdom. Doesn't matter. Nope, I thought that was one for a second. Nope. Still keeping up the unlucky streak. Hopefully we're not here for too long. It might take hours. It might. We'll have to see. Someone was saying earlier that they were doing it for like an hour and couldn't find it. And I was like, wait, how? We were finding so many earlier. And now I kind of see how. Apparently it just does not want to drop. Yeah, you can get a Vault Key inside of a Vault Key battle, which is kind of funny. It's currently possible to get infinite Vault Keys if you were to get several Vault Keys. Because you can get a Vault Key within a Vault Key battle, and then even more Vault Keys off that Vault Key, and then just keep Vault Keying over and over again. The changelog said that that's not possible, but there are treasure gnomes within the Vault Key battle thing, so it is possible to get Vault Key within Vault Key. It would be very unlikely that you could keep spamming it, but it is possible. Oops, I thought that was extra turn. Fail. Okay, we'll throw that down. Which is also why I kind of want to get it, because if we get one, we might get multiple afterwards, which will give a lot of resources. They're probably going to patch that out, but while it's still in the game, it's very heavy resources. Because you would be able to get several treasure gnome in a matter of not that much time, for sure. We'll go throw the sunbird down. Please, treasure gnome. We're over an hour dry. Just give one already. Maybe if I go to PvP and stop trying to get it specifically, we'll find one. I still haven't messed around with new Dragon Soul or anything. Or any of my old good teams. That might still be good. Well, actually, everything from the previous patch should still pretty much be good right now. None of them were drain spam, so it doesn't really come into play. And the Diviner one's probably even better now, since Diviner has immune to mana drain and immune to silence, and immune to fairy fire, and immune to some other thing, I forgot what it was. Yeah, I know, the play again is one of the better features added in this patch. That, the Ascension Orbs, and mana drain protection are my three favorite things that got added. And of course, maybe raids and the other thing too. I just don't know how fun they are yet until they actually happen. We'll have to see. Oh, still no treasure gnomes. It continues. Okay, let's go to PvP some. This is starting to get pretty unlucky. Maybe we'll just randomly find one in PvP, hopefully. Okay, 2 PvP, and let's just go run the Diviner team. Where's my 4x Divine? We'll run this. Go straight into a Mercy, get some quick kills. We're still going to get pretty quick kills by doing this. It's not going to be that slow. A lot slower than Explorer relative to it, but not, like, glacially slow. We'll just go move that over again. Oh, that was an extra turn because the other brown was in the way. Fail. Well, that has a higher mana cost now, so that's going to be a little bit easier to take on. Let me go throw this on. Oh, I meant to do blue! Ah, no! The misclick is real. Okay, we'll go throw that down. That was super misclick right there. Blue would have been an extra turn and everything. Not really in a good alignment. We'll just move that over, start getting everything going. And now we just get to win. So we'll do that. Take that. Double check any alignments. Don't have it. Throw it in Furnace. I could have taken some yellow, I guess, but oh well. Oh no, it got a kill. It was Mercy. That's what we get for not being able to get that other Mercy cast. We'll go throw that over. Should get alignment on Skulls. Never mind. We'll just throw it in Furnace. Don't have it yet. Nope, still don't have it because we just got rid of the other colors. So we'll just go simply get in Furnace back up. He'll poke us maybe again, and then we throw in Furnace down. Also, no treasure gnome, obviously, as you can see by the fact that there's no treasure gnome on the opposing team. Still not getting that luck that we need. I'll go do a few more PvP battles. Maybe we'll find it here or there, but at this point, I might as well just be doing Explorer because of how much extra gold we get. We're getting 900 per battle, and we have a higher chance for treasure gnome. So we'll do this one battle, and if we don't find him here, we're heading back to Explorer, most likely. Yeah, we don't find him. Poor guy, he's never going to get found again. We'll get him eventually. We'll throw this down. We actually have okay alignment, so we'll throw that. What on earth is this board? There's too many things going on here. A little bit everywheres. We do not have alignment either. Yes, we do. Never mind. We throw that down. Get our poke, get another poke. Get another poke into that poke and throw. Oops, that's not what I meant to do, but it actually did have alignment, so never mind. That is what I meant to do. No, it's not, but it works. Okay, we'll go get the convert here. Try getting another convert into the convert. We do not have alignment for it. Yeah, we'll just go and Furnace it. I'm not going to bother with all the other little scraps. And now we can just wipe him with this, pretty much. We have an extra turn right over there. Get another skull over there. And do we have alignment? Nope, but we can just Furnace and dead. There we go. Okay, back to Explore we do. Challenges would be very, very, very slightly quicker. Though compared to how much more reward we get from doing challenges, it's not worth doing it. We're getting 900 gold per explore that we do. Because we can use the money bags with him. Whatever his name is. I keep calling him money bags. The, not that team. The, money lender. But, because we can use money lender, we're getting 400 additional gold for 900 gold per battle. So there's really no point in using, there's no point in us using, really anything else other than this. If we do it in challenges, we're, not going to be getting that extra bonus. We'd be getting, like, 15 gold per battle instead of 900, which is a really big difference, obviously. So we'll go move that down. Through that. Get a wipe. Yeah, we're almost an hour and, like, 20 minutes now. I forget what time we actually... Hey, another arcane trait stone, nice. We're getting a lot of arcane trait stones, at least, but I'm not getting what I'm coming here for. We're an hour and 20 minutes dry of getting a treasure gnome, pretty much. We will get it, though. We will not stop until we do. You tested, wait. You tested, been watching your stream since October, and the new Gems of War updates is now live? Yeah, it's been really nice, too. All the changes that they made. I can't wait till we can finally get some actual orbs. That's one of the reasons I'm trying to get the Volkey even in the first place right now, too. Is to hopefully get some orbs to use, but it's just not wanting to give us any. Even if we get a Volkey, it's not a guaranteed chance we get orbs. It's just a possible chance. Okay, we'll throw that down. And what do we even need to take here? Get some free turn. Throw the Sunbird down. Good to go. Keep it going. Come on, treasure gnome. Let's see it right there. Boom, right in that second slot. Let's see it. That's not it. Oh, there's reworked Dragon Soul without his final trait, though, so I guess it's not that reworked. That would be really annoying if he did have that trait, though, because there's a 50% chance that he would not die, which would be very, very bad for us in this case. There we go, full mana, perfect. Throw that down dead. And keep it going. Treasure gnome, go. For Queen Titania and the new Guaya legend, should you save gems, etc. for the event? Yes, I would save, definitely save your stuff for next event. Next event's going to be Shentang Kingdom. So yeah, you would definitely want to get that. Also, based on the fact that Raids is next week, based on what we read from the changelog, you're going to be needing to use Shentang troops in the Raids to get either better points or better score, or just in general. I'm not quite sure exactly what it meant with it. But you will have to use Shentang troops for it. So, yeah, you'll definitely want to have some on your reserves for next week. That is for sure. Definitely make sure you have them. You just realized Dragon Soul is now one of the most annoying troops in Explorer? Yes, he is. Actually, the most annoying one is Dragon Rider. Because he has a 100% chance to revive if he has his trait. Which is super annoying if you don't have stun. And almost every Explorer team runs without stun. There's another Arcane Trait Stone. We're just showering on Arcane Trait Stones at this point. Unfortunately, no treasure gnomes. I know they exist. I haven't even needed to update my little infographic on the side because we haven't gotten any. I was expecting to have to do that like every 15 minutes or so. But nope, haven't had to update it once because we keep not finding him. Nope, still none. We're hitting a really bad unlucky streak. 3 HP. Trying to make it even worse with that 3 HP right there. I didn't even get full mana, even worse. We'll just go take something for full. Thank you very much. We'll take that. Throw the skull. Don't even need to do anything else. Hello, Questor. Welcome. I don't know. How many more battles do you guys think it will take? Place your bets now. How many battles until we find our first treasure gnome? We're about... I don't even want to guess how many we've done so far without getting one. I want to say we've gone about... Let's see. Let's say 3 per thing. We've gone about 200 battles without finding a single treasure gnome. That is quite insane. Let's see. If you have a concept team, which you haven't got the troops to test, but it's Monkey, Disciple, Valkyrie, Monkey, Disciple, Hydra. Was wondering if that would work. No, it wouldn't, because you need to damage Hydra. And it's really, really hard to use Hydra damaged. And if you're using a team like that, you have to put Hydra in first slot. And even then, you need to worry about damaging it. There's currently no viable way to damage Hydra. There might be in the future, But at this current moment in time, there's no team that can get it damaged quick enough compared to just using a Rowan or almost any other split damage. I wouldn't really advise with it. Until 2 a.m. my time. 2 a.m. my time would be another 4 hours. Another 4 hours and 15 minutes. Another arcane. We're going to leave gaining like 200 to 300 arcane trait stones by the end of the day by the time we get this thing. We will truly never need arcanes again by the end of this. But, yep, the grind continues. At least we're getting a lot of gold. I still need to open a bunch of gold keys and such too. And if nothing else, I can give it to... Look, we just got an arcane into a celestial. Amazing. Unfortunately, that's not a treasure gnome. Doesn't matter how lucky we get on those. I need treasure gnomes. That is pretty funny, though. Arcane into celestial. It's almost as funny as on Christmas when we got 3 arcanes in a row. I was hoping that would be an arcane or a celestial. That would have been even rarer than 3 arcanes in a row if it was. Okay, we'll go through that down. Is there a better chance to get a gnome with higher difficulty? I don't believe it is, though I have not tested. Though I don't think I would bother testing because I was getting plenty earlier on normal difficulty. So I don't think it has any effect on it. I was getting about 5 per hour earlier on normal difficulty. Now we're over an hour in with 0. And, well, keep going. This was supposed to get data on their drop pool, but we're not even getting any to test their drop pool. Are people still getting gnomes, or are we just getting that unlucky? Because it could just be that they made a little, one of their little mini patches ended up removing them. But nope, pretty sure we're just getting that unlucky. Just throw that down. Come on, cast. Oh yeah, I don't think they added hotkeys. I really wish they would get around to that. That'd make it so much easier if they added PC side hotkeys. Okay, well, we're gonna move that over. Yep, 4 more hours. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see, we'll throw a sunbird down. Maybe they took them away because you get infinite volts. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't do it because of that. I don't know, did they make any mention of it on the forum of that? If so, we are wasting a lot of time right now. Luckily, at least we're getting a bunch of gold, if nothing else. And levels. But yeah, I'll go check the forum. I don't think they would have because of that. Let me double check. Latest. New. Let me go to new. Well, first let's go check this. Oops, I need to make my thing smaller. Okay, let's see. Let's go to latest. Go to new. Do the orb recipes in the Soul Forge make any sense? Yeah, they do, because you need them for the biggest orb. They do make... It's a little bit weird, though, because one of the soul-related ones requires souls, so it's kind of funny. Let's see, 3.3 patch notes. Pretty sure they're still around. Wait, Lady or Ariel buff? Not finding a gnome, that's funny. Let's see. Wait, Lady or Ariel got buffed? I thought they said they nerfed her. Wait, 1 second. Where's Lady or Ariel? Well, Lady or Ariel got buff nerfed. I believe they hired the mana cost, but they gave her the immune to mana drain like she was supposed to get. Where's Lady or Ariel? Lady or Ariel. Actually, I could just control find it. What am I doing? Lady or Ariel. Oops, not that. Control find. Lady or Ariel. Lady or Ariel is getting a small buff by exchanging mana shield for wood ancestry. We felt, yeah, that's perfectly fine. That was expected to happen. She now has a 1 higher mana cost, but she has immune to mana drain. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, I don't see how that's too big of a deal. She's pretty average with it. It's not going to make too big of a difference. We were expecting her to have mana shield regardless. Okay, we'll go through her Wanda. That's strange. Has anyone in the last hour gotten a treasure gnome? I know they're in here somewhere. Because we did just go from getting like 5 per hour down to 0 for an hour and a half. Okay, we'll throw the Rowan down. Yeah, maybe they just removed gnomes for a little while. That's weird. Let me see if there's any other reports on that on the forum. Let me see. Latest. Gnome. Let's see. I don't see anything on it yet. I did not see it. Yeah, I don't think it's around. Okay, well, we'll go throw the firebomb down. Hopefully it's still out there. Could just be that we're unlucky. Though it could also be that it's not in there. Could you imagine if we spent the last hour a little over and they're not even in a drop pool right now? Oh, we'll keep going. Yeah, they might not even be around. Well, at least we're gaining some good gold and souls and such. I might need to change the objective of going until we find it, though. Because if he's truly not around, then there's no point in trying to do that this stream. Because, yeah, it's pretty pointless if he's not in the drop pool right now. But yeah, if anyone could make a post on the forum and let them know. Because I don't think anyone has actually made a post yet saying that they're not in the drop pool. Or maybe it's just that we're all getting unlucky. That could also be the case. Though for this long, it seems a little bit unlikely. Okay, we'll go throw that down. If they changed they could have changed the appearance rate. But if they did, they have nerfed it into the ground, its appearance rate. Because it's not even 1 per hour at the moment. Alright, we'll go throw the Rowan down. Let's see. I know, we already took all the gnomes' fortune. We raided them for like an hour or two, and now they're all gone. We've taken out every gnome in all of Kristara. Maybe if we set it to a higher difficulty, I'll go try some higher difficulty stuff. I don't think it makes any difference, though. Almost guarantee it doesn't. We'll go move that. And what else? What else? Go take a purple over. Get a sunbird down. That should be wipe. Let's see. Tacet and his fake stats. I actually have screenshots of everything over to the right, by the way. They're not fake. I could start bringing them all up if you want me to. I wouldn't bother right now, though, because that would take me like 10 minutes. But I do have screenshots of every single reward over to the right there. As well as different trait stones for all those 20 times gems. Let's see. If the gnome is around, what is the keep... what is to keep someone from starting Explore? You can't. The gnome doesn't start until you... until the battle actually starts. Like, on this screen, a treasure gnome will never show up on this screen. It doesn't get determined until you click battle. Now there might be a gnome on this battle, but it's only triggers within the battle itself. You can never just peek at the screen and look to see if there's a gnome there. Because gnome being in the battle gets determined after you start the battle, not before. Because even on a challenge, when I was doing it on a challenge earlier, I ended up getting one off in a random challenge. I believe in Divinian Fields or some other place. And it shows the normal 4 troops there. And then when you go into the battle, it shows the treasure gnome. So there's no way you can cheat it by peeking at the team. Because it doesn't get determined until the battle starts. But yeah, you can't cheat it. The battle actually has a start, so the easiest way, of course, is just spam explore. There really is no other better way, especially since the play again option was added. Okay, they are just not wanting to drop right now. I might need to make a post of myself on the forum. Let's see, we'll go through that down. Can you just exit the battle and try again instead of playing it out? Yes, but explore battles take so quick that it would almost take more time in invading the battle than it would be to complete the battle. But if you are finding it that it takes too long to win with whatever you have, then yes, you could. But it's almost quicker just to win the battle than it is to try invading it with how quickly we can win. Not to mention we're getting 900 gold and trait stones and EXP and everything else too. It's worth just playing it out if you can win it in under 30 seconds. If you can win Explore twice per minute, it's definitely worth just playing it out than constantly repicking it. But yes, you technically could just go into the battle, see if there's a treasure gnome there, then instantly invade the battle, and then just keep doing that if you truly wanted to. Though then again, I don't believe you get the play again button, so then again, with the play again button, it might actually be the exact same time constantly invading the battle as it is to constantly keep playing the battle. So you might as well just keep playing the battle. Because that you don't get that option if you just exit from the battle, which will bring you all the way back to the main menu. I mean, you need to go through like 3 screens to get back here. Whereas here, you just click, hey, another Celestial. You just click play again and you're already back. That skips 2 whole screens that you would normally need to click on. Yeah, I'm almost going to give up soon if we don't find it by the end of this hour, I think. Oh, never mind. The end of this hour is in 3 minutes. If we don't find it in the next half an hour, I'm probably giving up. Or if they make some kind of mention on the forum or something. But he's either not in the drop pool right now, or we are super, super dry streak right now. An hour and a half with no gnome. Okay, I'll move the skull over. Throw that down. Let's see. Well, I haven't been doing gnomes the entire time, and because Guild Wars doesn't have a chance of giving gnomes, so I didn't count that time. I'm excluding the time we did for Guild Wars, which was like 20 minutes or so. So we've been doing this for about an hour and a half, or an hour and 35 minutes with no gnomes, compared to getting 9 earlier. Right before I started to stream, I got it too. Maybe after you do your Guild War battles, it glitches it so you can no longer get gnomes on that day. How on earth could they not notice that if that actually is a thing? Because I haven't gotten a single one since I've done my Guild War battles. Alright, remove that. Throw down the other thing. Throw that down. Alright, let me go completely restart the game again, because there might be a little mini patch. They're a myth. Let's see, let's go exit from this. Go relaunch the Gems of War. Maybe there was a mini patch between the last time we opened it. That might have fixed it. Okay, one new comment. What does this comment say? Oh yeah, this is on my page thingy. Let's see. No, nothing there. Let me check the forum real quick. Any news on the front of news? Oh yeah, you can trade specific traits now too, and I believe the trait costs are a little bit different now too, which is kind of interesting compared to what they were before. Where's the latest? Let me see. Go to latest, feedback, suggestions. I was already under that. Known issues. Let's see, where'd it go? Have someone got one of those vault things. And you could play again if you actually had more of them. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that is a huge amount of rewards. That is for sure. Too bad we don't have a key yet, though. Oh, someone got 100 gems? You can get 100 gems from a treasure gnome. That is insane. That is really high. If only we could find some. Let's see. No mention of it. I'm not finding any mention of it on the forum at the moment. Maybe we're just getting super unlucky. Okay, well, let's keep grinding. Back to Broken Spire or anywhere, really doesn't matter where. Every place has the same chance. Come on, treasure gnome, first time. Boom. Nope, no treasure gnome. Alright, go move that over. Throw down the firebomb. Go get that rolling. Throw down the sunbird. Come on, let's treasure gnome. Keep it battling. Oh, you got 2 of them after? Okay. Yeah, I haven't got any since before I started streaming, though. It might just be that we're getting super unlucky. Quite possible. It's only a matter of time, though, if they are indeed in the drop pool. Oh, I wasn't even... Oh, yeah, I ended up disabling global chat earlier, too. Yeah, there might just be a small change that they did that accidentally completely removed them from the game. Good job. Hopefully they hotfix that soon. Are the devs actually in global chat right now? Like, are they working on that? Because if they're working on it, that's good. If they're not, then that's bad. Unfortunately, I can't see anything. Let me go ask them. Has anyone gotten a treasure gnome in the last hour? Also, while I'm here, I might as well advertise this streaming. YouTube does dare try until Vault Key. There we go. Yeah, no one has. Oh, that's only one person. But, yeah, it could just be that they're not around at the moment, unfortunately. Hopefully, hotfix will come very soon. We'll have to see if any devs are actually even in global chat. Hopefully, Ozball or someone will see it and fix it. Soon, TM. That's really strange. It was working earlier and then not working. But, yeah, they just might not be around right now. Which is unfortunate. I want one so badly. Let's give us the Volkey already. It's such great loot. Doing Explore now is insanely good value compared to what it used to be. It was already somewhat okay value, but I believe it's quicker than PvP now for overall resources. Especially if a given event week says plus something when doing Explore, like this week where it says plus 400 gold. You gain a lot of value out of it between these treasure gnomes and the normal resources and the extra one you get from the event and everything. They do still show up in PvP, the treasure gnomes, but they show up per battle that you do. So it's a lot easier to find them in Explore and challenges. You can still find them in PvP, it's just you do a lot less PvP battles relative to other battle types. I know, all the gnomes went on strike. We kept invading them too much, and then they all left us. Let's see, any devs in chat? Nope, just a bunch of people advertising all over the place. Let's see. Nope, another no, another no. He's gonna change his name to Treasure Gnome. No spam. Yeah, someone put it in twice. Yep, no one has found a Treasure Gnome yet based on everyone's response. RIP. They're not in a drop hole right now. So what should we do then? Since there's no Treasure Gnomes around. I guess we gotta wait for a little mini hotfix then. Is anyone on mobile getting them or on console? Yeah, they appear to not be around. So we've taken almost 2 hours to get none because they're not around. Fail. Well, I'll go take the red. Yeah, we might as well just stop at this point. Though I feel such an inclination to keep going. Because I want to find it, but if it's not in the drop hole, there's a 0% chance we can't even find it. I found 9 earlier, but that was back before they did some little mini hotfix that made the achievements work, but then they made it so the things can't be found. Yeah, I found a bunch earlier, as you can see on the side. None recently, though. Yeah, they're just not around. We're almost 2 hours in, not finding a single one. We're looking for treasure gnomes. They're a new thing that appears in everywhere almost. And they drop a vault key that I'm looking for. And I want to get that vault key so I can go do the vault challenge thing. It gives a lot of resources and it has a small chance of giving the new orbs. At this current moment in time until next Monday, it is the only way of being able to obtain orbs. So I wanted to try getting it to kind of just show an orb how it works and such like that. Because it's the only way of currently obtaining one. Unfortunately, we haven't even found a single gnome in the last almost 2 hours. Not to mention the 9 that we have found have not given a vault key yet, unfortunately. So far we've gotten 20 gems 6 times, we've gotten 4 gem keys once, 3 event keys once, and 20,000 gold once. That's every drop we've gotten so far. Okay, I'm just gonna probably go to PvP after this one. It's not worth trying if it's not patched yet. You found a vault key, nice. Wait, when was the last time you found a gnome? They're very scarce, but you're still finding them on console. It could just be PC and mobile that's not working right now. You posted the pic on the forum? On what post? What is the vault? Is it like treasure hunt? No. It's basically just a battle that you do against a bunch of gnomes, and it gives a lot of resources. Like a ridiculously, insanely high amount of resources. Oops, I meant to take that skull. How did I not take that? What direction am I even going in there? Well, we'll go take that out. But yeah, I haven't actually done it yet, but from what it seems to be, it's basically just like one little mini boss fight. And if you kill every single gnome, you end up getting 3 gnome drops, plus a chance of getting a super drop. And that super drop can be 100 gems, it could be other resources, it can be power orbs. There's a lot of huge resources that it can be. Ideally, we want to get power orbs from it, but what we get specifically is completely random. But we'll find out once we finally get one. If we ever get one. Okay, this will probably be the last one until they fix it. Because, yeah, I don't think they're around right now. There's no way we're getting that unlucky. 2 hours of hunting gnomes with 0 gnomes is not normal. Given that we found 9 in less than 2 hours. Hey, another arcane. Well, at least we don't have to deal with arcanes ever again. I think I've gotten my base arcane almost up to 200 at this point. Let's see. If we go under our thingy. If we go under arcanes, we have hit up to... Let's see, where are 2 arcanes? We hit 140, and what was the other one? 149. So we just need to go focus on brown-blue like we have been. Just keep grinding that out. That is still our lowest. Oh no, yellow-purple is now our lowest. Kind of interesting, because that's normally where I do soul farming. Oh wait, never mind. That's yellow. Yeah, that is. How did yellow-purple become our lowest? I used to spend so much time soul farming and level farming there, and now it's our lowest arcane. I guess because I haven't been there for so long. I haven't needed to soul farm for such a long amount of ages. So, yeah, let me go restart the game real quick. Let me double check global chat though. See if they've been mentioning anything. No devs around either, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's see. Nope. Okay, let me go restart the game and hopefully treasure gnomes have been fixed. Give us the treasure gnomes. Okay, let's restart Gems of Ore. Doesn't seem to be any update queued, so probably not. Let me double check the forum. Let's see. Up there's the treasure gnome battle someone was talking about. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, someone else just said 300 battles without a treasure gnome as well. There's something up with the little mini patch they did. Well, let's hope it's working now. Well, back in we go. To the grind. Hopefully it's fixed now. I'm pretty sure nothing was changed, but it's worth a shot. Okay, firebomb. And throw a sunbird. Yeah, if we don't get it in the next 50, I might just give up. If we don't, like I mentioned earlier, if we don't find it by the end of the next half hour, then I'm probably giving up for now, and we'll stream later once they've actually fixed it. Because if we don't get one in over 2 hours, then that is definitely the drop pool not working. Maybe there's a specific kingdom where we might have a better chance at finding him. I don't think the gnome is associated with a kingdom, though. If we click on owned, it doesn't even show anything. Let me go check Gems of War database. We might be able to... there might be a kingdom that has it at a higher rate for whatever reason. Mainly because he is part of that kingdom. I don't think he belongs to a kingdom, but if he does, that kingdom might have a higher rate of him. Home. I don't know if she's updated it. No, I don't think she's updated with Treasure Gnome and everything. Yeah, I don't think she's updated it for the most recent patch that just came out. Treasure Gnome. Let's see. Treasure maps, treasure hunt, treasure map. Nope, she has not updated her site yet. Unfortunate. So never mind, I can't do that. Let's see. Okay. Wait, is he a dwarf? I didn't even check his background. I have all my screenshots are of the final screen, so I didn't actually check to see if he was a dwarf. I guess we could go here, though. I don't know if he was actually a dwarf, though. That's worth a shot. Okay, throw a firebomb. Wait, what? What just closed? Wait, what? Okay, that's strange. For whatever reason, Chrome just randomly closed on me. Okay. That was strange. Oh no, all my tabs! I think all my tabs are over the place now. 1 second. Hopefully it has restored to the correct one. Otherwise, rip all my tabs. There we go, perfect. Yeah, I have no clue why all my tabs just closed. That was strange. Chrome just decided, nope, don't want to function anymore. And then just closed everything. Fail. That, or I accidentally clicked the X button without even knowing. I don't think I did, but oh well. Let me just reopen that real quick. And there we go. Okay, all has been fixed. All has been fixed. Okay. I know, we have been getting a lot of really good drops at least, like Arcanes and Celestials and such. Unfortunately, I don't really need them at the moment. I just need this vault key. I need the vault from the treasure gnome. Yeah, we'll go move that. Go throw down the firebomb. Oh, someone in your guild said in the last hour he got one? Interesting. So that might be just really bad luck on our part then. That or they just ridiculously lowered the drop rate of him for whatever reason. It didn't seem like he was too high of a drop rate. 0 gnomes all stream. We did 9 before stream, but 0 during this entire stream so far. Which has been about 2 hours. A little bit less than 2 hours because we were doing Guild Wars initially. And they can't appear in Guild Wars, so you can't count that time. But, yeah, all the rest of the time, almost 2 hours now, we've been trying to hunt him down and have gotten 0. And we've been doing it in like 5 different kingdoms as well. Not like that would really make a difference. It can be found in any kingdom. Oh yeah, it might just be on console. Because someone said earlier that console was working correctly, but PC and mobile appears to not be working correctly for whatever reason. And that's a full sunbird. Throw it down, dead. And yeah, that's definitely not normal. Especially compared to the rates we were getting before. Yeah, they need to patch this. It's going on for quite a while now without a single patch. Let me go X out again. Maybe they fixed it now. I don't see any updates though. Let me see. Have they done an update yet? Nope, no updates still. No updates. What are they doing over there? Let's see. Yeah, where even are they? I haven't seen any posts on the forum either. Let's see. We've investigated this internally and looks like a value has been mixed up. Okay, never mind. Let me go add him real quick. Alphion. Are treasure gnomes dropping on PC mobile? Me and several others and myself have gone over 2 hours without finding a single one, despite finding dozens earlier. Finding dozens earlier. Well, I added him. Hopefully he sees it. He posted 2 minutes ago, so. Okay, well, we'll just go claim that real quick. And some other response. Okay, well, let's just keep hunting. You never know. Maybe they are around and we're just getting super unlucky. If nothing else, at least we're farming so much gold. I'd even check my gold value right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we're approaching 2 million. With how much grinding we've been doing. Money Launderer hasn't been working the whole time, though. He's only recently been working the last hour or so. Well, he was working earlier this week, but he wasn't working since the update for a little while. But now we're getting like 900 per battle. What does that bring us to? Oh, actually, that's a little bit lower than I thought, but still a pretty competent amount. 1.2 million. That's after all my donations already, too, so that's actually pretty good for this early in the week. It's only like, what, Wednesday right now? Yeah, it's only Wednesday right now. That's actually pretty good for this early. So we'll just keep going on Broken Spire. Keep the grind going. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't gotten a response from him yet. Hopefully he will soon. Soon TM. He's the only dev that appears to be around. He made a message 4 minutes ago. Still no reply, though. We need a reply! He was investigating the soul issue that ended up replacing one of the values. But hopefully he'll see the other issue as well. Because he was fixing the issues with the souls that wasn't... It was only with necromancy, which is why when I was testing with Fairish Ra, it was working correctly. But necromancy wasn't, apparently. Aren't they asleep right now? No. Right now, it is like 1 o'clock for them. 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 p.m., somewhere around there. It's like the middle of their day. It's Australia. So they're not sleeping right now. It's like the middle of their business day. Another arcane, very nice. If nothing else, we have gained, at minimum, 50 arcanes today. Probably even more. Mostly in green blue and brown blue, which is perfectly fine. Those were 2 of my lowest. Actually, right now, yellow purple is my lowest. Let me go head over there. If nothing else, let's at least get proper farming done if we're going to be doing this. Did they nerf gnomes after my screenshot? No. I still got plenty more in after that screenshot. Also, some people screenshotted even more overpowered stuff than what I posted. Though that was pretty lucky getting gems 6 times in a row. Or not 6 times in a row, but 6 times overall. Like you can see over there. Out of the 9 I've opened so far, I have gotten 20 gems 6 times. Which I believe is other than the key, I believe that's the normal gnome's best possible drop is 20 gems. Well, actually, there's technically a better one. I believe you can get a 5 gem key drop and a 4 event key drop, or maybe even a 5 event key drop. Those would technically, as far as how many gems they cost, be the best. But of course, gems are more versatile, so they're kind of nice. But yeah, technically that gem drop was actually better than the gem key drop, because if you put the amount of value that they actually are, if we go break down each one over there, that 3 event key drop is technically 45 gems, and that 4 gem key drop is technically 40 gems. So really, that 3 event key drop was the best drop, and that 4 gem key drop was the second best drop. The third best was the gems that we got 6 times, and the worst was the 20,000 gold, even though that's still pretty decent. Yeah, it's like what he just said, what Beaver just said, 2:17 p.m. right him. That seems about right. Yeah, it's like the middle of their business day, so they're still around. They're still around. Let's see. How are you supposed to kill the diviner? Any kind of single target. High damage source. I know, it does have a lot of immunity. Just really high damage source against it. It is really strong right now, I do have to say, the diviner. It's the best converter in the game right now, by a pretty large margin. I just don't think it would be that good on defend, though, if people are using it on defend. But it's really good for invading. Did stacking necromancy get nerfed? I don't believe so, but there was a glitch with it that made it not work correctly. They're trying to address that. There's a lot of small bugs that they're trying to address, and that is one of them. It seemed Fairish Ra was working correctly. It's only an issue with necromancy. The master is working correctly, but necromancy is not for whatever reason. And they will be addressing that soon. They made a post on the forum about it. Okay, that wasn't enough damage. We don't have a drop. I guess we'll just take some blue. Throw a WAN down. Stop hitting that HP. We need that HP. Ugh. Treasure Gnome, come out! Let's see, did they make any response to my message yet? Let's see. Initially, they were coming out at a much faster rate than was intended. No, really? We looked over some recent logs, and they are still appearing. You've got to be kidding me. They nerfed it that hard. They are still around. Wow. Okay. So they're technically still around, except they were coming up a lot more than they were expecting earlier. Well, now they're coming up like none, ever. Like absolutely zero. Is it supposed to take this long now? I think they should consider revamping that some. So if that is true, we are 2 hours in without a gnome, with gnomes actually being in their drop hole. That is quite insane. Might as well not even try farming them down then. That is a lot. Okay, we'll go move that over. That would be like 1 per week is how many we'd find of them, if we even get the key out of it. Well, at this point, it might not be a stream until we find the key, but let's just do a stream until we find 1 gnome at this point. Because that might take a while. Yeah, apparently he is around. At apparently a 1 in 300 battle rate or something. We'll have to see. We'll go move the blue over. Throw our WAN down. And there we go. Yeah, apparently he is around. He said specifically, initially they were coming out at a much faster rate, which they definitely were. They were coming out quite often than intended. We looked over some recent logs, and they are still appearing. Well then. That's not good. Zolgolf. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's just going over the thing. Let's see. Dismiss that one. Okay, well anyways, let's keep the hunt going. Come on, treasure gnome. We know you exist now. Now it's just a matter of finding you. We know it's out there. We just need to get lucky enough to find it. Yeah, they're supposed to be very rare. So apparently they were just way too common earlier. I didn't think it would be this rare, though. Oh, that's not the way I meant to take that. That definitely meant to go down. Yeah, this is like 1 in every 300 battles, basically, is how often you'll find one. Which is super, super rare. Okay, go throw that down. Well, at least we oh, wait, why did that not die? Oh, it's because of that new weird thing. That weird interaction. They keep changing interaction every single patch. But yeah, that does have weird interaction once again. I guess we'll just have to wait for Treasure Gnome Week. You found only 1? Well, I do want to find at least 1 more before we end the stream, and hopefully we just get lucky enough that he happens to drop the vault key. Well, hopefully we get that vault event this weekend, so we can actually get it. Otherwise, it might be a while before we can actually get more orbs, or just orbs in general. I'll go move that up, throw that down, get our board clear. Let's see. I don't think they were going to make it harder, just make it less common to find. The main reason they did that is it was dropping quite a bit of resources. I was, at 1 hour, I ended up getting, it was 60 gems, 20,000 gold, and, what was it, the gem key. The 4 gem keys I ended up getting in 1 hour, which is quite a lot. That's more than what you can even gain from Treasure Hunt, on top of the Explorer rewards you're already getting, like gold and trace stones and all that. Yeah, I know, they do have the thing that now tells you on the card what kingdom has come. It's just really small underneath it, but it does now say it. It used to, for the longest time, previous patch, not actually say it. I don't know, should we keep to our same goal that we had? Not end the stream until we actually get a vault key? First, I want to actually see a gnome appear, because I want to confirm that it exists. Then if we can confirm if it exists, then we will do it until we get a vault key, I guess. But yeah, has anyone on PC and mobile gotten a gnome in the last 2 hours? Since 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., or well, 2 hours ago. That doesn't work because time zones. But since 2 hours ago, has anyone on PC mobile gotten a gnome in that time? If so, they do exist. It's just we're very unlucky. Yeah, I know, we got to see 9 of them. None of them actually dropped the key we wanted, though, unfortunately. And now anyone who got keys is so lucky. Because there's so much harder to get now. Other than all Vault Weeks. I think what happened was the drop rate was supposed to be for Vault Week only, but they accidentally released it for the normal drop rate. That could have been what happened, too. There was a really funny glitch with that once in the past, too. One of the, like, second times they ever did an EXP event, they had an EXP weekend while also simultaneously having a EXP troop. And they forgot to make it not stack with each other. And it was basically possible to get 8 times the EXP for a battle. On top of whatever EXP bonus you ever already had. So it was like around 16 times the normal EXP. You had to do about 3 battles to gain a level. It was pretty broken and pretty funny. That only ever happened once, and it lasted for about like 2 hours. And I barely even got to play because it was right before college, so I was just doing it in the morning. I barely even noticed at first until I gained the first level. It's like, oh wait, I just did like 3 battles and gained a level. But yeah, it was pretty funny. Go through the Sunbird. Oh, 1 key. Very nice. Okay, so gnomes are around. We just very, very low chance. It appears one will appear every 2 hours about. Actually, it's already 2 hours and we haven't found one, but that's besides the point. Gotta keep looking. Too bad there isn't a way to increase the chance of getting a key. That's the only drop I even need out of him. No other drop is really that desirable other than the key. Though that is his best possible drop, though, is the key itself. Yeah, we might just do it until we find 1 gnome at this point. I might not worry much about the key itself. Because they lowered the drop rate very heavily. We'll go throw that down. Anyone know how to make a whiskey sour? How? We'll go throw that down. Throw the splits, and that should be dead. Still none. We're gonna gain like 3 levels this stream. I think we already gained 2. I gained 1 before the stream, actually, then 1 during the stream, and then we'll probably have a 3rd one before we end at this rate. But yeah, we'll be doing a lot of videos covering all of the newer content. At the moment, there really isn't too much to go over. Other than the treasure gnome, he's about one of the biggest things we can really do at the moment. All the other 2 really major changes we can't really do until they actually come around. 1 next week and 1 the following week. Yes, you're getting less souls because necromancy isn't working correctly at the moment. They are aware of the issue. Not sure when they're fixing it, but they are aware of the issue. It doesn't work with Ferrous Raw, though. Ferrous Raw is working correctly. So if you have a Ferrous Raw, use Ferrous Raw. Because his soul gain is working at the moment. But necromancy isn't. So basically every soul gainer that isn't Ferrous Raw is working incorrectly at the moment. Add lemon. Well, I guess you could make anything sour that way. Okay, I'll throw a Sunbird down. Please kill. Nope, not even enough. Where's our last little bit of mana? Take the blue, throw a WAN down. Good to go. Wish they would give the drop rate of everywhere where it is. I'm curious if a higher difficulty does affect it, or if doing in PvP affects it at all. Nope. Still none. Throw a firebomb down. Wouldn't that be funny if we finally get him and then he evades us? That would be really depressing. Though also very unlikely because it's hard for him to actually get full mana. So we're gonna move that over. Throw down the firebomb. Throw down the Rowan. And down it goes. Right back into the next battle. Hello, Marcos. Welcome. Is the new patch on console too? Yes. All platforms should have the patch live. Just make sure that you update your game, and it should be good to go. Yeah, the patch should be across all platforms right now. Right now, we're trying to hunt for treasure gnomes. They are being very, very elusive, like ridiculously, because they lowered the drop rate of them to the point of basically 0 drop gnomes. But they have a unique drop on them that I'm trying to get. and hopefully we'll find it on the next one we get, because this is starting to get ridiculous. Go throw that down. Throw the sunbird. Wouldn't it be... wait. Hey, an arcane trait's done. Well, at least we're getting all the arcanes we'll ever need. Wouldn't it be if people are getting the gnome on console? Yes, people are getting it on console. At the same rate as PC mobile, I would assume. I don't think they have it on a higher rate for one than the other. Though anything could be possible after a patch with all the glitches that normally happen. Yep, we might just have to give up on it. I said by the end of this half hour, we actually already reached past that point. We've gone 2 hours now with 0 treasure gnomes. I guess they weren't kidding when they said they were trying to make them very rare. That is insanely, insanely rare. That'd be like 1 per week rare. Maybe 2. You just grinded for 3 hours, still found 0, wow. I'll throw that down. Hopefully we get our reds. I didn't actually turn it. We'll go throw the sunbird down. But they did check, and they said that it is indeed in the drop pool on PC mobile. Oh, come on, cast. Could throw our WAN down, and also, once we get into that battle, there's actually 2 drops I believe we can get. We can get the gnome himself as a drop, we can also get that legendary guy as a drop. I don't know what either of them do, because they're not showing up in unowned, and the other site wasn't updated yet. But, yeah, we could get them as troops if we actually get them as drops off the key. First thing first, though, we need to actually get the key. Well, actually, first things first, we need to find a gnome. And then that gnome needs to drop a key. Then that key needs to drop what we actually need is loot. Because the chance of us getting actually something off the loot is not necessarily guaranteed. We'll go throw that down. Get our kill. But we're getting gold keys. Too bad those don't count. The gnome key dream has ended. Yep. Never getting the gnome key. Oh, no, I'm still going to keep trying. I'll probably try till the end of this hour. And if we get 0 gnomes by then, we're just giving up at this point. It's not worth it. I'll wait till they do a gnome event or some kind, and then we'll do it. At this rate, it is no. Maybe we'll randomly find it on Friday or Saturday as well. What's the new mythic in the Soulforge? He's the new raid boss guy. He's a weaker version of the new raid boss. That's essentially what he is. He's impossible to get at the moment, though. He requires 8 power orbs. Power orbs are near impossible to get right now, because first you need to find a gnome, then that gnome needs to drop a vault key, then that vault key needs to drop you the power stone, or other stones, or orbs that will help upgrade it. But yeah, you have a lot of requirements, and all randomness with most of them. The easiest way to obtain them is through raids and bounty, apparently, but those aren't available till next week and the following week. So we are not currently able to actually go and get those at this current moment in time. Also surprised they didn't add a microtransaction to try to get people to buy orbs. They didn't actually put a single one in from what I can see. We'll go through the firebomb. Get our mana, throw the Phoenix. Also, thank you everyone for joining us in the grinds. We actually have 131 people. That's been the most we've had in a very long time. But yeah, the full changelog is in the description for any of you that haven't seen it yet. Full description can be found there. But yeah, right now we're trying to find a gnome and trying to get a vault key off him. Though at this point, just trying to find a gnome in general is what we're trying to do, because we've gone a little over 2 hours now without finding one. So just finding one in this at all, anywheres, would be great. Okay, we'll go move that over. Throw the firebomb down. And we don't have alignment, so we'll go put the blue. Throw the Rowan down. You're pretty sure that gnomes just don't exist? I know, they feel like they don't right now. He said that they are indeed in the drop pool. They were just made super, ultra ridiculously rare, apparently. We'll go throw that down. Well, what they said specifically is that it was dropping way higher than they were expecting initially, and then they lowered it a lot. Let's see if anyone else has been finding them. Oops, I meant to click on chat. Let's go check global chat and see what people have been saying. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. That they might spawn once a week. Yeah, that's pretty much as common as they're going to really be spawning at this point, is like once a week. Until they do the event thing for it. Because they are quite elusive right now. Only got one. Someone did find one. Interesting. Yeah, they nerfed the rate by ridiculous amounts. How do we find a gnome? Where do you find a gnome? When? Everywhere. Just do PvP, it's random. Or explore, because you get quicker battles. We'll go through that down. 1 to 3 bomb bots. Yeah, bomb bot spam does work too. You went to check if they really did it. Yeah, his traits are all related to trying to get a quick escape. Oh wait, never mind. That's his actual ability. Wait, what did you just say? You went back and checked and you really did get Sparkle Sack. Traits are fast, stealthy, and money bags. Wait, doesn't this guy already do money bags? They have 2 things with money bags now. 16 mana, yellow-blue, pulls the last enemy to front, charms a random enemy, and summons 1 to 3 bomb bots. Interesting. Oh, really cool. Okay. Well, we will not have him for a very long amount of time, given how long it's taken us just to even find him. But that'd be cool if we did get him as a drop. That doesn't seem too bad. Okay, well, we'll go move that over. Take the purple. Get our skull poke. Throw the firebomb down. Get a Rowan. There we go. Bombot's down. Yeah, if we don't get it by the end of the hour, I'm giving up. That's a pretty good sign to just give up on it. Okay. Just throw that down. Get our extra turn. And then I'll probably head to bed after. Go skip through all that. Play again. Yeah, we'll do it till the end of the hour, which is another 22 minutes. And if we don't get it by then, there's something wrong. Because that'll be almost 3 hours of grinding it. And if it doesn't come up once every 3 hours, that is way too low for drop rate. I don't know why they just didn't keep it at the same drop rate, but made it less resources that you get from it. Because this is really tedious to try to get one. But if they made it a lot more common, but lowered the rewards, that'd be a lot more exciting. Even if they halved the reward, but made it twice as common as it currently is. Which would still be the same payout. It would just, you'd see more of them. Instead of none after 3 hours. Let's see. We'll go throw a firebomb down. It was really fun earlier when they were dropping like every 30 battles or so. Too bad I didn't get a key while they were really easy drops. 9 drops and not a single key. Though at least we got to stock up on gems, if nothing else. And we're about to gain another level. That'll be our 3rd level today. And we don't even have a 100% EXP bonus. At least it's going to be amazing whenever we do find them. If nothing else, but still. We probably have a higher chance of trying to get a mythic off of a glory key than we do of finding this gnome. But we'll eventually get it. I know that they're not going to make it that easy, but they do have event weeks where it's going to be easier to find them. I just assumed that our normal week would be somewhat okay to actually find them if you put like a few hours into it. But yeah, it is a grind game. I just didn't think it would take that long. We're going on to 3 hours with 0. We're finding more celestial trait stones than we're finding gnomes by like 5 times the rate. We're getting a few celestials per hour, about 2 or so, but we're getting 0 gnomes per hour. And they're both the same rarity. They're both legendary rarity. Yeah, we'll go throw that down. You're now almost level 1000 because you're trying to find a gnome. That's funny. Let's see. We'll go and move over. Have I ever been swatted? No. Go through the purple. And I hope no one ever tries. Go move that over. Let's see. We'll throw down the firebomb. Go for the Rowan. Move the red down. Go for a sunbird. And still no gnome. Let's see. Come on, gnome, right there in second slot. Boom. That's not a gnome. Can confirm gnomes have hurt your feelings. It's like, hey, there's this new piece of content. You're never gonna get it. We'll throw a Rowan at it. There we go. Now let's go into the next one. Still no gnomes. So who will be the first one in chat to get a gnome? Let me know. I don't have any kind of prize though. Actually, if we find a gnome, I will give out a redeem code. How about that? Because we still have some spare ones. If we can find a gnome, we will give out a redeem code. Though I am stopping at the hour, so if we hit around like 11, a little after 11, I'm probably stopping at then. They forgot to mention gnomes are paid DLC. Let's see. Got Key gave you 5 diamonds, 100 gems, and 30,000 gold, and 3 event keys. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, that 100 gem drop could have been instead one of those power orbs or something. That one enemy in the battle has a chance of dropping it. So far, I've only seen people mentioning that he drops 100 gems. I'm not quite sure what else he drops. For whatever reason, gnomes tend to have a priority to drop gems. People keep saying that they drop, or the big one drops 100 gems. I know when I did the data over there, it keeps dropping 20 sets of gems. I feel like gems are its most common drop at the moment for when you ever do find a gnome. Yeah, it's even possible to miss it too, because if he comes into a battle, that's not even guaranteed that you get it, because he can run away. Though the chance of it running away is very unlikely, assuming you're using anything that can even remotely go quickly. Like a team like this, there's almost no chance that a gnome is going to go away. If you're using a really slow high mana cost team, it could, in PvP or something. But in Explorer, it's never going to happen. The teams you use for Explorer would kill it out almost instantly. It'd be lucky if it even got a single hint of mana before it died. But yeah, it didn't even get anywhere near close when I got the previous 9. Alright, we'll go throw another one down. Go throw a sunbird at it. And the grind continues. Not enough gnomes, IGN. 4 out of 10, that's funny. Well, at least it gives people incentive to go explore farm. Technically, we could be doing PvP as well, but it's a lot quicker to try to get it in explore. I assume, unless they made it a higher drop rate for PvP now. Let me go check the forum and see any more responses that they might have mentioned. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, someone made that post. Break nerf. Yes. Been at it for 3 hours with 0 despite getting 9 earlier. Hit round 1 in. There we go. Well, we shall continue. Because that would be a really fun piece of content if they balanced this correctly. Like it was before. I was really enjoying it earlier. But now this is just becoming really, really repetitive. Just constantly doing this to try to find one. But it was really fun when we were getting it almost every battle. Or not every battle. It was about a 1 in 40, 1 in 50 chance earlier. Let's see. Just reading through all of the thingies. That's funny. Someone else said the exact same thing in different wording. I'm just reading through all the thingies. And yeah, okay. Anyways, and make gnomes great again. Yeah, gnomes are pretty dead content at the moment with how they nerfed them. I'm still trying for about another 20 minutes or so, and then we're just kind of giving up, and hopefully by the time I wake up, they'll be fixed into a better state than what they are right now. Go throw a WAN at it. And keep going. Throw that over. Throw the firebomb. But at this point, I kind of just want to keep going until we find one. I know it probably won't drop the key, but that's not really the goal at this point. Finding one is more of the goal. I like how I've had that data on screen. Hey, another arcane. That entire time, yeah, I haven't even need to update it once because we can't find any gnomes. You got 9 event keys and 2,000 souls in the vault key. You got in arena. Nice. Wait, arena? Wait. You got 9 event keys and 200 souls in the vault key. Wait, you found a vault key in arena? Hold up. Arena drops vault keys? When did this happen? Wait. Wait. Is that a thing? Or did you do a different wording for it? Is there seriously vault keys in it? You just got one in PvP? Nice. Very nice. Congratulations. Let's see. Right over the top of the def. Yep, you got it. Very nice. Oh, good. He doesn't have stealthy. For a second, I thought that was stealthy for a moment. That would have been really annoying if he did have a stealthy on him. He doesn't, so that's fine. Let's see. Oh, never mind. You found one in arena. I see. It didn't actually give you one. That would have been cool if arena actually did have that automatically. It's like, do arena, get a key. Actually, where even is arena these days? Over there. Let me just pick whatever. Baby dragon. The uselessness. Oh, well, we could use that with it. Oh, you're not a dragon, though. You don't count as a dragon. You could use that with a purple weapon. Show... Yeah, there's no key thingy. It's just from if you happen to find one in there. Well, it's better just to do explore then. We'll keep with explore. Back to Divinion Fields. Keep the grind going. You found one bone. You got 20 gems. Yeah, I kept getting that as well earlier. I got really lucky / unlucky with constantly getting 20 gems off of it. Let's see. You had 3 earlier, but have gone dry farming them since. Yeah, they lowered the rate to ridiculously lower amounts. Third Rowan. We are somewhere around 500 battles without gaining a single one. I kind of lost track because obviously I'm not keeping track of the exact number. But it is a very large number. And we'll throw a WAN. At most, it should be 1 in 100 to try to find him. It should be more like 1 in 50 like it was before, though. What level is the dragon that the baby dragon transforms into? It's based on magic. So if he has 20 magic, it will come in as a level 20, assuming based on Ascension. It's capped by 2 things. It's capped by the magic, and it's capped by Ascension. So let's say your baby dragon has 15 magic. It will come in, the summon will come in at level 15. But let's say you summon a... let's say, for example, a Salvani Mora, and you only have it at a legendary rarity, but you have your baby dragon able to have 20 magic. It'll only come in as a level 19, even though it should have came in as a level 20. The reason it will come in as a level 19 is it gets capped by the base rarity of the troop, or by the ascension of the troop. So if your troop is only ascended to a legend, it's only going to be able to come in as 19, even if you have a high enough magic for it to come in higher. Similarly, let's say you had a dragon like a Dragotar, and it was only a rare, and you didn't ascend it at all, and you try summoning it with a baby dragon that, let's say, has 19 magic. And it's only going to come in as a level 16 because your Dragotar is still only a rare ascension, so it can't go any higher than that. But yeah, it's based on the magic and it's capped by the rarity. So of course the highest you can ever go is 20. Let's see. Did they increase the arcane drop rate? No, it's about the same as it's always been. It just seems like that because everyone's doing Explore a bunch more. But arcane drop rate should be about 1 in every 16 or so battles, approximately. 1 in 15, 1 in 16, somewhere around there. It's been the same rate it's always been. Yeah, it is possible to get like 20 per hour if you get really lucky. It's also possible to get so unlucky that you only get 1 every hour. But yeah, on average, I believe it's about 10 arcanes per hour approximately is how many you can actually get. Assuming you're using a team that can win 3 times per minute or better. And Explore. Oh, that also has to be an Explorer. Oh, also you can see right there, yep, another arcane. Yeah, that's about the normal rate. About 1 in 15, 1 in 16. And you can do easily 180 battles per hour. So it's about 10 per hour, approximately. Well, I'll go take the red over. Throw the Sunbird at it. Yeah, it doesn't really take too long to really fully trade something if you really have to go out of your way for it. I know I mentioned it a lot, how it can sometimes be annoying, but that's mainly because this game mode can be a bit repetitive. It only takes about 2 hours to 3 hours to fully trait a legend, and about 5 hours or so to fully trait a mythic, which is still a lot of time to just go out of your way to do. But overall, in the whole scheme of things, it's not too bad. Though it is one you have to do that for multiple troops. If you have, let's say, like 20 legends you still need to do, then yeah, that's obviously a lot of time. But if you just have like 1 to do, it's not that bad. What level will the baby dragon be that Dragon Soul spawns on death? It's not dependent on a level, it's just a random chance. There are 33 dragons in the game, and since it can't summon itself, there are 32. It's a 1 in 32 chance that it will drop a Dragon Soul. The chance of that happening is ridiculously unlikely, but there is a 1 in 32 chance that a Dragon Soul will transform into a baby dragon that then transforms into a Dragon Soul back again. But there's only a 1 in 32 chance that that baby dragon will specifically go back into a Dragon Soul. It is possible, though obviously very unlikely, and it gets less likely with more dragons that they add to the game. Which banner is the one you're on my farming team? Right now I have it set to Pure Rowan. I have it on a +2 blue, +1 green, +1, or -1 something. I think it's minus yellow or something. Let me see. Yeah, it's minus yellow. It's +2... It's either +2 blue or +1 green. I actually forget which one has the +2. But, yeah, it's +2 into both, or +2, +1 into Rowan's mana, and -1 yellow is what it is. Let me go check the actual banner. I completely forget which one it is at the top of my head. Well, obviously not completely, but... yeah, +2 blue, +1 green. Where's the banner? Yeah, +2 blue, +1 green, -1 yellow. That's what I said earlier. I just didn't know for sure. Just wanted to double check. You give up? Yeah, I'm giving up soon too on the guy. I'm probably giving up soon, unfortunately. This stream has gone on quite long enough. Actually, this is one of the longest night streams I've ever done, actually. Normally I don't stream this long at night. Mainly because it's the middle of the night. It's almost going to be midnight at this rate if I keep going. It's only going to be 11 soon, but still. But yeah, we'll do it until the end of the hour, which is in like 5 more minutes. But if we don't get it by then, we're kind of giving up for now. Hopefully this Friday will be a event related to it where we'll be able to get it at a higher rate. If not, then this is quite unfortunate. What is a vault key? It's what we're trying to hunt right now. You get it off of treasure gnomes. Treasure gnomes have a random, extremely rare chance of popping up in any battle. But when they do, they also have a small chance of dropping a vault key. This vault key is used to do a vault battle, which is against 3 gnomes and 1 kind of greater gnome thing. And they all drop very, very good loot. There's also some unique drops, like the actual troop card that you can get from it. It's also currently the only way in the entire game to gain orbs. There will be other means through raids and other stuff, but the first raid doesn't start till next Monday. So at this current moment in time, until next Monday, finding a gnome, getting a vault key, and then getting that vault key to drop a orb is the only way of actually obtaining an orb, which is very, very, very hard to do, especially after they nerfed the rate. Hopefully they buff the rate some, because this is pretty ridiculous. We'll go throw the firebomb down. And get a Rowan and all that. Get that down. And, well, let's keep going. Yep, we're going to get that level. Actually, we'll end it once we get that level, I think, because that will take slightly longer than us getting to the end of the hour, I believe. So we'll go get our 3rd level this stream, or at least I should say today. The first one I technically did off stream. But we'll get our 3rd level of the day, and then call it quits there if we don't happen to get a gnome. Also, at this point, we're not going to try into a gnome key. That is just no. Because if we don't find a gnome key off the first gnome, we are not finding one for a very, very, very long time. Okay. Well, throw down another firebomb. Get that going. Take some reds. Take some blues. Get a Rowan down. Get a Sunbird down. Keep chipping at him. And slowly but surely, we shall find a gnome. You've been farming for an hour with you and 2 to 3 hours prior. Have you found any? Or I assume no, based on you saying that. Oh yes, all heroes, I didn't really emphasize that a lot earlier, but yes, don't forget, heroes have all traits unlocked now. That's pretty relevant for quite a few hero classes that particularly use their hero class itself, so you can get all the bonus stats. Hero got a really, really big buff this patch by that, because now they can have all the traits active at once, all the perks, instead of just one. So you can count it as a troop, and you also get all the extra stats. Some of them do magic, some of them do attack, some of them do durability like HP armor. But yeah, all of them have them active now. So for example, if we go over to our Dragon Guard hero class, we now have an additional, that's not what I meant to go under. Let's see this. Now we have additional 8 armor and 4 attack on our Dragon Guard hero class, on top of everything that he would normally already have. So that's pretty cool. And of course, some other ones have better trading or better perks than that. But we get to count as a dragon. We get 4 additional attack and 4 additional armor simultaneously. Before, we had it basically just counting as a dragon, but we weren't able to do anything else. But now we get to count all 3 of them, which is kind of cool. And also still counts as Dragon Claw and still gets the extra mastery. And of course, if you do 250 wins, you still get the weapon, as you always would. Anyways, back we go. Let's go keep the grind going. Come on, gnome. Let's get the lucky tribute. Oh, 14 tribute. That's not too bad. Let's go do it in White Helm. Let's go do it in the Lucky Kingdom. Come on, White Helm. Give us the treasure gnome. Boom. First try. Nope. Firebomb, go. Yes, a mythic baby dragon with 16 magic will transform into a 16. It's not the ascension of the baby dragon that matters. It's the ascension of the troop that it transforms into that matters. So, for example, if it was to transform into baby dragon eggs, or just the baby eggs, whatever they're called, it would come in as a level 15, not as level 16. Because if you still had it not ascended, it would only be level 16. I mean, it would only be capped at whatever its rarity is, which is level 15, sorry. But, yeah, it's not based on your baby dragon's ascension. It's based on the troop that's summoning ascension. The baby dragon's ascension is completely irrelevant other than for giving it more magic, which will determine the level of the thing. Like, I can kind of go show that, though I believe all mine are completely maxed out if I do a baby dragon thing. So it will be kind of hard for me to show it. But, yeah, I believe my baby dragon does have too high of a stats. Never mind, I wouldn't be able to show it. But for example, if we go over to our baby dragon, you can see it's mythic. It's level 20, and it has 16 magic, it would look like. So if we go and... it has a fire spirit too, so it gains 1 per thing, which is pretty relevant for its leveling. So if we go and use our baby dragon, and let's say we have 1 other red on the team, it will summon a level 18, assuming that the troop is at least epic rarity. If it's less than epic rarity, let's say we had a Dragotar that was only rare, it would come in at level 16. But if you have it ascended to at least epic, it would come in at 18. But yeah, it's based on the magic there. So you would actually need 4 reds. I did never even realize that. You would need 4 reds on the team to ever get a level 20 out of him. I never noticed that. I guess when another Magic Kingdom comes up, he might be a little bit more viable. But yeah, he can't even summon max levels. So if we go show this right now, I can kind of go show it. Actually, this would be a good example then, or a partial example. I'm going to go get Baby Dragon, a little bit of quick mana. I'll just put him on this team, I guess. Baby Dragon. Watch, this battle will try to get it because we're trying to show something completely different. But yeah, this Baby Dragon, when it transforms, should come in at a level 18. Because we have 2 reds on the team. And even if it dies, it doesn't matter. It already got the stat boost. Because right now it's at 18 magic, as you can see. So it's going to summon in a level 18 troop once we get it going. So when we do this, the troop that summoned should be level 18. And as you can see, when we click onto this, where does it show level? Okay, it's showing level 20 now. Now I'm completely confused. That's how it used to work prior to this patch. Maybe they just come in max level now. Okay, ignore everything I said. They just come in maxed. Whatever you have it at, I guess they just come in at. But yeah, it used to be based on the level of the magic. That would determine the level that they came in. Apparently that's not the case with Baby Dragon anymore. Anyways, ignore everything I've said. Because they changed it again. There's a lot of small mechanics that they keep changing every patch. It's hard to keep track of every single one that they keep changing, but that is one of them. Apparently level doesn't matter, or magic amount doesn't matter. It only matters what your current ascension level is on the troop that it's summoning. So that's still relevant to have the max though. If you're using a baby dragon, you generally want to have about every single dragon in the game. Because if you don't, you're going to summon something really, really bad on occasion. Because you could summon something really weak that has like no level, no ascension, no nothing on it basically. No traits. Gnome in Arena confirmed? Maybe I should just be doing Arena. Everyone keeps getting it from Arena. So you know what? Let's go do Arena for once. I rarely ever do Arena. Let's go through like 2 cycles of Arena. Because everyone keeps saying they're getting an Arena, so let's go do Arena. Let me go get a new team and just wreck everything with Dawnbringer. Then again, we do have a spider in our team. We could get away with, what is the most overpowered purple weapon in the game right now? I think Sun and Moon? Weapon. Purple. Come on, OP purple weapons. What do we have? Black Manacle, good, but we already used the color. Crescendo, good, but doesn't work with this team. I'm as Dragon Hero Clash right now, right? Because Dragotar will work with it, so that'll be perfect. Morthani Scythe, 12 damage, not too bad. Create Skulls 2 if we get a kill, not too bad. Pretty small compared to a Dawnbringer, though. Oh, there it is. That's what we need. Okay, we'll run this real quick and see if it works. Yeah, let's just run through Arena and see if we can find a treasure gnome. This isn't necessarily a Dawnbringer, but it should work decently. Probably going to see everyone with Dawnbringer. Hey, we found someone with a normal weapon. Interesting. Okay, we'll keep doing this until we find a treasure gnome maybe in Arena. See if we can get lucky enough for that. Everyone keeps saying they're finding an Arena, so maybe Arena has them and everywhere else doesn't for whatever reason. Yeah, Pierce Spawns are just level 20 now. I'm not quite sure exactly the full interaction on that because we haven't really tested extensively. But it's not doing what it used to do. That's all I know at the moment. Oh, we don't use yellow, do we? Oops, I should just use Dawnbringer. I might just have to retire this team and go to a repick until we get a really good setup. Because this team's still not going to be that good. Oh, we'll give it a shot for now. We'll go convert that out with the color we don't even use. That gives us the big weapon. Problem is we don't have a secondary purple with this much mana generation. Which is kind of getting in the way of stuff. We'll try for the brown there. Didn't get it. He'll just take a bunch of manas. Well, guess we just keep filling that back up. Yeah, we need Dawnbringer, especially if we're up against the actual Dawnbringer. Because he's using a pretty pitiful weapon right now. Normally we'd be up against the Super Ultra Dawnbringer of Death. Which is very, very, very overpowered in this game mode. But he'll kill me out right there. That's not too big a deal. It's to be expected since he hits first slot with the weapon. But we'll go replace it with a little thingy. Oh, there's an issue with that, though. We don't have any purple behind. So now I actually can't really do anything with that unless our baby dragon transforms into something that uses purple. Which is not that likely. Yeah, we're going to have to retire this for Dawnbringer. It will go a lot quicker if we do. So I'm just going to retire after this one battle then. What do we get? Oh yeah, we actually did get something to use purple. Unfortunately, it dies instantly after. So we'll go do that. Get our skull poking down it goes. 16! Oh! They unfixed the transform. Okay, yeah. The way that it works is based on the old version. They unfixed the way that Baby Dragon works. It basically just summons a maxed out troop now. As you can see, we ended up getting basically a maxed out, what's his name there. So yeah, that is very, very broken. We could probably solo just with Baby Dragon because we'll summon such a ridiculously large troop. With that being said, let me go switch to War and Peace, I guess. But then we don't have anything that uses purple. Oh, well. Let me go switch this into War and Peace, get a quick Baby Dragon, and go from there. So where's War and Peace? Not War and Peace. That's not War and Peace. I mean, not War and Peace. What am I saying? Dawnbringer. I don't know why I'm saying War and Peace, but we'll put that in there. And there we go. We're completely blocking the spider. I'm pretending the spider doesn't exist on our team. And let's go right into the battle then. Nope, no treasure gnome yet. No treasure gnome. Okay, move that down, move that down. Baby dragon, you need mana. Take that down. Also, that dragon buff should work on a hero. It is still a hero class at the moment. So it should work on it. Or I believe it works in this game mode. Yeah, it counts as a dragon hero right now. So hopefully that should work. Please get a summon. No! That could have been a super overpowered troop. Oh well. We have super overpowered Dawnbringer instead. We'll go with that. That'll be fine. We'll move it right over into the brown. Go do this into some yellows to get a gigantic buff. Boom. It gives us a bunch of attack value and armor. If that wasn't already big enough. Giant spite. Okay, never mind. We're dead. Really? 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 At least we have Giant Spider who can summon spiders, but unfortunately the mana that it uses is pretty irrelevant. Because we don't need purple for anything. Really though? We'll go try it up here. Didn't get anything. We'll take the brown. I know, the new gnome is being very elusive at the moment. Also, we just lost due to that insane Devour right there. I don't even think I'm going to play it out at this point. It's already pretty well over. But we'll still keep going because that was just pure luck that it won off of. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, well, first things first. Let's make sure Baby Dragon doesn't die. That'd be great. Oh, should have taken the browns first. Oh, not that big a deal. That's the goal I have to take. Don't really have a choice. Hopefully we'll get a big Baby Dragon here. And it appears to be summoning very brokenly, so we'll get a very, very good summon out of it, regardless of what happens. Runic Blade's not enough to kill it, so that's good. Unfortunately, there's no red for us to take. I was gonna die if... Oh, no, it won't die if I do that. Not yet. There we go. Come on, Baby Dragon, you got this. Don't die, don't die. Good. And transform into something. And... Oh, never mind. It's not doing what I thought it did. I thought it was summoning at the full level. Never mind. Baby Dragon's doing what it's supposed to do. Never mind. Baby Dragon's functioning correctly. All's good. We'll go and take a green, I guess. We can get some mana that way, too. Skull... I guess that's worth taking with how high our Baby Dragon, or our frontline tank is now, due to the Baby Dragon. So we'll take that. Get a really big hit. It'll poke us back. Skull I'm just going to leave there because Dawnbringer's going to clean it up regardless. And it just hits the barrier. We'll throw this down. That will kill another one. He better not have devoured. Good thing he didn't. Actually, did he? I think he would have gotten to Devour there, but it hit a barrier. And of course, barrier blocks against barrier. I mean, barrier blocks against Devour now. Come on, treasure gnomes. Come on. We need you. Nope, still no treasure gnomes. Pretty sure it's not any higher of a rate in Arena than it is in anywhere else. Right off the bat, we get a KrissTigger. A very, very big KrissTigger. No crystallizer traits or anything, but still really huge stats. And that's mainly because of its base rarity. It's super large at level 15 compared to everything else. Or at least of lower rarities anyways. We're gonna move that over. This could be the last little bit of mana we need, though I did not see any way that we could easily go for it, so I'm just going to take this right here, try for a skull, didn't get it. We did get some extra turn mana though. Go for that blue, excess goes in the other one. Now we can throw this down. Ideally I want to get some good cascade that would actually give us mana we need, but it doesn't look like we have any of that kind of stuff. So maybe just into a purple here would be fine, which we don't actually use, even though we have a purple spammer. We got our own Dawnbringer, which is good because he did not do his for whatever reason, so we'll go throw this down. Do that down, and now he only has the one, and now we just need to kill that out very easily. All we have to do is hit it with basically 2 skulls, or any combination of damage. And can we take a skull here? I don't think there's any way we could directly drop it, so I'll just go try for the green, didn't get it. Still can't directly go for a skull, it doesn't look like, so we'll take the green. 2 skull chances, got neither. He gives us a free one. That hits barrier, then we do another one that kills it, and there we go. And let's keep going, continue. And keep moving forward. There we go! Treasure Gnome! Okay. I think you have to play in Arena. If you want a Treasure Gnome, go to Arena. Go, 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 go. Okay, we got this. Now we must farm Arena a billion times until we get all the Treasure Gnomes we need. We know where he is now. That or was just pure luck that he showed here. But he is working in Arena, for sure. Maybe they just made the rate for Explorer so much lower for whatever reason. But yes, he is in Arena. And since Arena can be absolutely crushed with a good team with Dawnbringer, just go get a Dawnbringer and crush through it. And if you don't have Dawnbringer, use Black Manacle. It's your best next bet. Okay, well, let's actually get him killed. If he gets red mana, that would be insanely bad. I need to make sure every turn I deny out red. He does have the gain 6 gold, destroy all yellow gems to boost the effect, 30% chance to run away. And if he runs away, we do not get that kill. And all this time would have gone to waste, so he is not running away. I believe we have enough damage simply by taking this, so we'll throw a Dawnbringer at him. How many yellows are in play? Oh no, it's 1 damage short, isn't it? It's not enough to kill him. Or 2 damage short, I mean. Wow, that's not enough to kill. Please hit him. Oh, good, we got him. Okay, we got it. We got it. Please give me the key. Please give me the key. This better be the key. Oh, this better be the key. It's going to be some kind of useless drop, like 20 gems or something. Please be the key. Come on. We spent a lot of time trying to get this key. Give it to us. Let's see it. Here we go. The first one of the stream. It only took 3 hours. No! The worst possible drop! At least we got an Arcane Trace Stone, but no! Rip. Okay, well, let me go update the screen over to the right for the first time all stream. Let me see. Where's the thing that I can update it with? Where to go? Alerts, video. Where did I even put this? Video capture, alert, text. Okay, kills is now 10. Now we have one as 500 souls. Oops, I did not mean to do whatever I just switched. There we go. And 500 souls once. There we go. Okay, let's keep doing Arena a little bit, I guess. There we go. We have 10 KC on him now. I'm going to keep that there for the next several streams probably, just so we can keep keeping track. Especially if he becomes a little bit more common. Just so we kind of know what his drop rate is for everything. But there we go, we finally got one. Let's see if we can get another one. But yeah, Arena seems to be the place to go, for whatever reason. He, for whatever reason, has a higher drop rate or something here. Compared to everywhere else. Okay, well, we'll take that over. Also, banner still works incorrectly in here. Brown-blue banner, for whatever reason, is active. I know a while back that was technically called a glitch, but now it's still in the game for whatever reason. And after several patches, it still hasn't been patched, so I don't even know if it's a glitch at this point. Okay, we'll take the purple, get some greens. He'll one-shot our baby dragon, not that big a deal though. It's unfortunate that this team doesn't have more yellow on it. That's the easiest way to kind of get more damage. Also makes the enemy get more damage too, but it's a lot easier for us to get that damage than the AI is to get his. So we'll go take that, try getting a bunch of yellow hits there. Not only do we need the mana, but we need the buff that it gives. So he'll just poke us perfectly fine. We'll try for the yellow into a skull. Well, at least we got all of our mana that we needed. We can throw this again. We already have barriers, though. I kind of almost just want to try getting a skull poke or something. We don't have any really good angles to go for it, though, so we'll just kill it. And now we just have to figure out any way to kill it with damage, so we'll go take that over for now. And nope, he gets a skull, but so do we, so that works. And down he goes. Come on, let's see another treasure gnome. Continue to battle. Slow clap. And let's see here. We'll go move that yellow over. Take the skull to red. Get that going. Get maybe another baby dragon here. He'll do whatever. Let's go see what our baby dragon does. We get... Oh, wow. Really? Really? Out of everything you could have summoned. Now I can't even take skulls because they are useless. And now I have just a frontline tank blocking me on yellows. Also, by the way, that's not a glitch. But technically, as you can see... Baby dragon can transform back into dragon eggs. It's really weird, but it can happen. Don't question their logic. I still don't know why they haven't taken that off of their drop pool for baby dragon. But yes, baby dragon can transform back into dragon eggs. Makes perfect sense. Okay, we'll go move that over. He'll throw a random runic blade. Luckily, he did not get that kill there. I need to make sure he doesn't get one. I do need him to kill my first slot. Or, you know what, we could keep it alive and just buff it up, I guess. Because that gives it 7 attack, though that's pretty pitiful. Okay, if he kills that with Death Mark, at least we get a baby dragon there, if nothing else. We'll go take that. Take a skull for 7 damage. I guess it's better than 0. So we'll take that. Then again, he's starting to become such a... the baby dragon egg is starting to become strong enough to actually one-shot now, so that's kind of funny. So hopefully we'll get that. Let's see if we can get the baby dragon egg to actually one-shot. Oh no, he might one-shot us. Luckily we have barrier on the other guy. Yep, we get a one-shot off the baby dragon egg. Okay, we'll go for that. That's actually enough to kill as well. Here we go. Come on, let's see another one of them. See another gnome. I know, all this time just to get 500 souls, that is pretty pitiful. Out of every drop it has, I believe 500 souls is its worst possible drop. Even 5 gems would be better than that. Someone did mention they got 5 gems earlier from it. Okay, I'm just gonna let it die out. Wait, he didn't go for the skull. I thought I was aligning that. Apparently not. But oh well, not too big a deal. We'll go for this. Get a poke. It lives with 1 HP, all it needs. Oh yeah, that got buffed. How big of an HP? Actually, wow, that's a huge HP buff now. But we got Glitter Claw. So hopefully Glitter Claw can lead us to victory. Come on, Glitter Claw, you got this. Get that Fairy Fire down before he starts going crazy. So yeah, we'll go do that right now. Oh no, that will give him benefit. Well, not that big a benefit. I'm still not going to give it to him yet. So he'll do that. The board is clear now, so we'll just go for the Dawnbringer. Oh, wait! Nah, that was a really dumb order. Okay, why did I do it that way? I should have done Fairy Fire first. Pretty obvious reason. Well, let's go get the hero weapon back up. Any way that we can do that would be great. Skull Poke, I guess I'll go for that. Even though we have 50% extra damage to our ability. Still need to get it down, so he'll do whatever there. I will go and throw this all the way to the side. Get some buffs. And throw the yellow down. He'll do whatever there. He keeps getting so much HP. They didn't really think about balancing him for arena, did they? They normally don't care about arena anymore. But for PvP, he's probably viable now. But for arena, he's just become so ridiculous. It's not too bad compared to everything else in arena these days, but still. Because Dawnbringer exists, so I guess they needed something to kind of counterbalance him. Oh wait, they all still have Fairy Fire on them. Interesting. Though he keeps getting so much HP, but still, that's a kill right there, and no more HP for him. And now we can just kill it out and skull into any damage. We'll be fine. Not you hitting us, us hitting you. We'll go take that. He'll take another skull, doesn't even take it. We get the one shot right there. Hunter's Mark on something that's not even useful. And all we need is one little poke now. Just trying to find the last little bit of mana. It is not wanting to come onto the board. We'll stick some reds. There we go, and that's match. Anything we do will kill it. If it doesn't kill us beforehand, never mind. And that's match. There we go. 10k gold is worse. Honestly, I would prefer 10k gold over 500 souls, personally. Nope, we only got the one. So all this time, and we only got one, and we only got 500 souls out of it. Amazing. But yeah, arena, I don't know if that just was us getting lucky, or if arena definitely does have a higher rate of it. But it might. It might have a higher rate, or it just might be that it just isn't even in Explore. Or they made the Explore rate so ridiculously hard to actually obtain for whatever reason. Maybe because it can be won so quickly. Okay, I'm not going to use Baby Dragon yet. I want to deliberately not do that so we can take red right into Dawnbringer if we need. So we're just going to keep waiting. And now we can throw it down because it's in one-shot range. And we get one of the most useless dragons in the game. Good job. Not even going to pay attention to it. All it does is explode all reds if there's 13 or more reds. Which is not really going to do us much good. I'll take a Skull Poke. Doesn't really do much. We'll go throw this into a huge buff if it would let me click. And just for fun, is that enough damage? 6. That is not enough, nor would you get your spawn. Do I even bother poking? I guess. Why not? We'll throw that down. Actually, you know what? I should have waited and done that for barrier to get rid of his barrier. Well, I guess we get to do it now. So now we get to get rid of his barrier. And now we just need to poke him with absolutely anything. Even a, what's his name? A Dragonian Monk. I mean, Dragonian Dragotar would be able to kill him. And there we go. One arena completed. And we got our level. Okay. So we got a lot of that happening at once. Go get our level up. Go put it into, I guess, brown. It feels so weird doing a level up screen. It's been ages since I had to do that. And let's go claim our rewards. Oops, I clicked there as if we can claim it that way. And we'll claim our rewards. 30 trophies, 5 glory keys, 3,300 gold, and I mean 3,300 souls, and 10,000 gold. Not too bad. And no. I like how it still brings up rare, ultra rare, and all that kind of stuff as if it still exists. This is the only screen that ever still brings it up. It used to do that whenever you opened any keys. But it doesn't do that anymore, though. Anyways, guys, that will pretty much wrap it up for this stream. I don't know, should we keep going? I'm probably just gonna head out. It's starting to get late, almost like midnight at this point. We'll definitely be trying to get it at a later time, though. I would have kept going if they didn't nerf the rate, but they did nerf the rate, so not worth it. Anyways, guys, if you've enjoyed, leave a like. We'll be doing a lot more content with the new patch, of course, into the future. Hopefully they will slightly increase the gnome rate so it's not as tedious to try to get. That, or we might have to keep doing arena, because for whatever reason it might be higher rate in arena for some reason. I also need to double check to see if higher rarity for whatever reason also gives a higher rate or something. But for now, I am going to be heading out. Currently, our rate for everything is the following, as you can see right there. Let's see, let me go make this easy to see. Wait, 1 second. There we go. So we have 10 kill count on it so far. 6 of the times we got 20 gems. One time we got 4 event keys. One time we got 4 gem keys. One time we got 3 event keys. Once we got 20,000 souls. And the final time we got 20,000 gold. And the final time we got 500 souls. So that's all the loot we've gotten from it so far. The best drop out of all of that appears to be the 4 gem keys. The 3 event keys. The second best would be the 4 gem keys. The third would be the one that we keep getting, which is the 20 gem keys. And the worst overall has been the 500 souls, because that is so pitiful. But yeah, that is currently what everything has come down to. Yeah, no, let's hope for more gnomes. They're a lot of fun if they were actually a higher rate like they were before. I was really enjoying it before the stream, but then they nerf hammered it into the ground, into the point that it's useless. There's almost no point in trying to find them now, due to how badly they nerfed it, but they'll probably rebalance it into a nice medium. Or maybe they'll have the vault key thing soon, because they have special events where it's more common as well, which would be pretty nice. But hopefully they'll find some kind of solution for it, because in its current state, it's pretty bad right now. It was a lot more fun earlier. I know it might have been a little bit too much resource, but it was definitely a blast when it wasn't nerfed. Anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. Thank you so much for coming down. I'll be doing a video probably sometime tomorrow, kind of just summarizing what we've kind of done today, kind of going over everything that's in this current patch. Probably won't mention like absolutely everything, but if you do want to read the full list, it is within the description below. If you want to go read it, it's the first link up there all the way at the top. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a good rest of your week. I'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At this point, that's like 3.5 hours prior to now tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Don't forget to save your event keys for next week for the Shentan Kingdom. Next week is also the first raids ever. Underneath the raids thing. Also enjoy it while you can, because this is the last consecutive Guild War week ever, until it starts going into the cycle of Guild Wars, then raid bosses, then invasion over and over again. So do keep that in mind. Next week will be raid bosses. There will be no Guild Wars next week, though raid bosses and invasions are a guild-based kind of activity. You're still kind of doing it with your guild. It just isn't specifically Guild Wars. So do keep that in mind. Anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you all later. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for coming down.